we live? I think that we're live. Hold on. I gotta see. All right, hold on. Let me do that. I think we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the greatest live show of all time. This is the, what is it? The 6th live stream I've done today. The reason I'm doing 6 live streams in a single day that are multiple hours long each, for the most part. I think that, like, some of them might have been under 2 hours. But you know, the reason is because I'm building up my stream endurance for, the 24-hour stream that's going to happen in, like, a week. All right? So stay tuned for that. Because that is something that I ultimately did promise. And I intend on following through. So, I've never streamed for more than 12 hours. And, here we are, doing just that. With that being said, hello, Link of TW, and congratulations on being the first person in chat. That being said, hello, Jade. Let's go. I'm finally first in a Femi stream. Hell yeah. Let's go. Hello, Paul Brown. Hello, Cooler Wrestler. Hello, Slime81. Hello, Beck42. Good to see you again. Good to see all of you here. Hello, Blaze Ty. Good to see you again as well. Oh, man. Why did you have to tune in the one time we're going to talk about Olive Oil Run? I'm trying. Dude, I swear to God, you get so unlucky. Every time I intend or plan on talking about Olive Oil Run, you show up. I swear to God. You are so unlucky. The rest of the streams, we've been talking about other people. We talked about this, like, insane transphobic crossdresser. We talked about Brother Ray. We talked about a lot of different stuff. A lot of just chatting. You had to show up when I prepared to talk about Olive Oil Run, explaining why broke men do not deserve attention from women, and why gold digging is based, actually. It's not going to be like a back and forth by any means. It's mainly just going to be me making fun of the fact that, I don't know, she holds the position that, actually gold digging is based. Yeah, we might be yapping about Olive Oil Run. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. No worries, I'll stick around. Hell yeah. But yeah, make sure to double tap the smash like. Make sure I do a little bit better in the algorithm. YouTube does not send a notification if you do like a billion streams in a single day. Unfortunately. I mean, I know it's sad, but that's just how it works. I know. Crazy. Who would have guessed? But yeah, with that being said, I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. Because, you know, why the hell not? The best thing I can do as a replacement is Discord pings. I don't want to sub to her gold digging course. Oh, don't worry. I don't think that she's, did she make one? I don't know. All I know is that she made a couple videos about why gold digging is based, actually. It's like, okay, great stuff. Wonderful. Love to see that you have a great outlook on life. But yeah, the maximum number of notifications that any channel can send is 3 within 24 hours on YouTube. So this is the 6th stream today, I think, within the last 24 hours. So I think the last 3 haven't given notifications. Oh well. We make it work anyways. I don't know, I saw her considering it when I Googled it. Yeah, that might be one of the videos that we watch, is her considering it. Yes, the 6th stream today. I'm not even joking. We are grinding, okay? I am more content-brained than ever. All right, we might also talk about Trumpster Bob, okay? We might talk about a video, or a stream, sorry, with 9 views. We wouldn't watch the entirety of it. We would just skip around, called Hey Leftist Haters. Watch me eat. Now, it's obviously targeted towards me. You know, I'm a leftist hater. You know, I'm a leftist and I make fun of Trumpster Bob. And, you know, he's telling me to watch him eat. You know, I'm sure that he's going to have great manners and chew with his mouth closed. You know, he's known for having great manners. That's why he plunges his finger into his ear hole and then wipes it on his beard. Or why he scoops the pus out of his eyes. Those are real things that he's done, by the way. So when we watch Trumpster Bob, even though he might be eating in this, well, I assume he would be complaining about leftists, you might not want to eat. Because, let's just say, he has a stronger stomach for himself than most people would have for him, to say the very least. And I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he's not physically repulsed by his own existence, but he is. He's not. Yeah, he exists and he's not repulsed by it. I don't get it, but that's another thing that we might talk about. We'll see. We'll see. And then if we run out of content, we might go back to Michael Nelson, or we might talk about a different lolcow. Not lolcow. I don't know if I'd say that this person is deranged enough to be a lolcow, but they're definitely worth making fun of once or twice. It was the person that I was originally going to make fun of in my first stream, but there seems to be more interesting stuff than that. It was more of like a, I'm tired and it's, not tired, but like I needed to be more laid back, right? I needed to be more laid back. Trumpster Bob makes me want to take a shower. Yeah. I mean, it makes you want to do the opposite of whatever he does. Like he doesn't take any showers. It makes you want to shower extra. He eats food on stream, and because of how disgusting he is, you want to, not eat food for the next 5 hours. It's quite crazy, actually. But, yeah, we'll see. What incarnation is this Santa Claus looking odd doing on my screen? Yeah, this is Trumpster Bob. I like to call him Meth Santa. We have plenty of other nicknames like scabies encrusted Santa Claus. We've got, we had a bunch of nicknames. I wrote them all down. It's been a while, okay? I don't remember them all, all right? We'll slowly rediscover them over time because I'm too lazy to look at the document and I'm sleep deprived. Meth Santa, yeah, that's one of my favorites. We've got Cancer Claus because he's got, little cancer moles on his forehead. And we've got all sorts of stuff. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes he'll pick at the scabs on his like weird looking scabies encrusted forehead, and it's pretty vile. It's something else entirely, really. It's not as bad as it used to be because if you see here, he's streaming on his laptop. When he streamed on his phone, and you could see all the disgusting details on his face in higher resolution with the phone close to his face. It was bad. It was bad. You think he looks bad here in like 240p or whatever the fuck he's recording out of? He's recording out of a tomato. Oh, it's significantly worse. Significantly worse when he streams on his phone. Unfortunately, we don't have the pleasure of watching him. He doesn't stream on his phone anymore for some reason, which is sad. Because then there's no, new random viewers that discover him and, fuck with him a little bit. Because he does insta-hide people if they dare criticize him in many cases. He looks a decade younger on his 2004 webcam. Yeah, absolutely. Like, if you think that he looks bad here, he looks significantly worse on his phone. Because this is a webcam that basically covers up how grotesque he looks due to the low res. But, you can still tell he's quite disgusting regardless. So, we could cover that first. Or alternatively, we could cover Olive Oil Run talking about why broke men do not deserve attention from women. Classics like that, as well as other classics such as why gold digging is the most important skill to learn, and should I launch a master class on gold digging? And, a personal favorite, of course, why your girlfriend cheated on you. Oh, boy. Sure, we're gonna be witnessing some bangers. Yeah. We're gonna... So, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Yeah, Olive Oil Run is very insufferable. I'm not sure. It's kind of... I haven't pre-watched any of it, So the thing about this, right, is Trumpster Bob is, you know, as a character, easier to make fun of, but sometimes his streams are very lackluster. He has a bunch of dead air. He doesn't really say anything. So it's like I have to do all the heavy lifting, really. Not that I don't already do that, but it's like I have to do extra heavy lifting. Olive Oil Runs does enough insane shit where it's a little bit easier, but I don't know. Sometimes she gets very insufferable. You know, you can only watch so much of Olive Oil Run before it gets very exhausting and not worth it. You know what I mean? You gotta watch it in the correct quantities. You know what I mean? With that being said, I'm gonna yap to you guys a little bit more, talk to you guys, and yeah, hope you're all doing well. But yeah, let's see. Not gonna lie, Trumpster Bob is a more tolerable human being. You know, it's hard to say. Like, they're both disgusting for some different reasons. Like, don't get me wrong. They're both deplorable as people. They're both insufferable. But, they both have bad hygiene. I'd say Trumpster Bob's hygiene is substantially worse, to be fair. But, I don't know. Olive Oil Run's voice is more grating, so you've got that. Yeah, it's a difficult competition. But also, Trumpster Bob has more dead air. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's, quite an interesting competition. Do you have OnlyFans? Great question. Olive Oil Run is Jewish, by the way. I don't know. I don't see what the relevance of that would be. I don't really care if she is or not. I just think that she's, insufferable, but funny to laugh at. So, you know. Bob is harder to look at. Olive is harder to listen to. I don't know. Both of them are pretty difficult to look at. Like, neither of them are very good when it comes to understanding how to not be repulsive on camera. Haven't heard you in a week. Glad to be back. Hell yeah. Yeah, my sleep schedule's been messed up. And I've been streaming almost all day, essentially. I think I've done, like, probably over 12 hours of content by now? Question mark? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure over 12 hours of content at this point. I'll have to, like, look at the VOD and see how much it adds up to. The reason I'm doing it, of course, is to, you know, build up my tolerance for long streams for when I do the 24-hour stream next week. That's right. It's going to be next week. I'm not sure what day yet. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to schedule it. I'm going to find content to go over. I might spontaneously go over whatever is happening as well. I might cover some politics. I might cover some lolcow stuff. Probably a lot of lolcow stuff because politics is the most draining. It's important but draining, you know? That's why I haven't done it that much lately. Because I get drained easily. Both of them are hard to listen to also, but one beats the other in both categories. Yeah, I guess you're right. You know, I mean, they're lolcows for somewhat similar reasons in some ways and different reasons in others. It's interesting how it works. Their audiences are very different, I think. Well, I guess Trumpster Bob doesn't really have an audience, to be fair. But, like, I don't know. Could you imagine if they switched audiences? Where, like, Trumpster Bob's entire chat is, like, a bunch of, like, really thirsty the way it should be. Alright. This person never goes off live? Well, yeah, today, I'm building up my stream tolerance. And, I mean, for me, this is gonna end up being, like, a 14 to 16-hour workday, essentially. I think it's gonna be, like, a 16-hour workday, essentially. And, hey. I ain't complaining. Reason being, I think I benefit from it as well. I mean, we've made quite a bit of money. Like, even if you just look at the Streamlabs donos, I think it says 275, right? And then what did I make in, I think, oh, I already calculated this. So I've made probably about $400. It's kind of hard to know how much I make from Streamlabs donos because I'm not sure when somebody donates through super chats from their phone, if it's like an Apple device, in which case Apple also takes a cut, in which case I think I get like 50%, versus on PC where YouTube takes 30%. There's no Apple to take the other 20, so I get 70%. Right, so I calculated 438.8, assuming I get 70% of those, plus the 275 would be the total of 438. So, I mean, it's worth it in my opinion. That's a lot of money for me. I really want to do this full time. I'm taking this seriously. Anytime I scroll live, I find this dude, and I scroll live a lot. You don't sleep. I think you might have confirmation bias because, well, you know, there was a multiple day long period where I wasn't streaming at all. But you are right about me not sleeping recently. You are not wrong. I have been a bit of an insomniac. I go through different phases. Hopefully, I don't go through an oversleeping phase. You know, when I'm about to do the 24-hour stream or whatever. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't think so. I think that as long as I plan things out correctly, I think I'll be good. All right, don't you worry. If I watched your live, went to sleep, woke up. Oh, I watched your live, went to sleep, woke up, and you still here? Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I've been very active. Very active. I'm quite tired. It's been over 12 hours of streaming on a single day. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. I mean, to be fair though, like, I would say it's less work than what a lot of people have to do, right? A lot of people work harder for less money. A lot of people be doing physical labor for 8 hours a day and making less. So, you know, that's why I'm willing to do this. It's, you know, I can't be ungrateful for being able to even, like, have the opportunity to, you know, make a potential living in the future. I mean, I don't know. I mean, based on how well I'm doing, it's possible. You know, you can take a break, right? Yes, I've taken breaks. The reason I'm doing this again is to build up my streamer endurance for when I do the 24-hour stream next week. Reason I'm doing that is because I said on a stream where I was getting a bunch of donos that in order for me to do a 24-hour stream, I would have to get $2,000 in donos, $2,000 USD, thinking that I wasn't even going to get 1K. Let's just say I got 2K that stream. It was a fucking crazy stream. I had never gotten anything close to 2K before. All right? Like, not that long before that, I was making maybe like $20 a stream. Not very much. All right? My shit was kind of dead. And, yeah. That surprised me a lot. Wait, you're 21. You can't say you're surprised about my 2007, when you're 2004. No, but like somebody being born in 2007 being 18 is like that's scary. That doesn't sound right. No, that's fucked up. No, I don't like that. Like, yes, it's mathematically accurate, but like that's the scary part. Is like, no, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't make sense intuitively. It makes me feel old. Like, oh God, I'm aging faster than I realize. Oh no. And it's only gonna get worse as I go on. Hello, you're so cute, squishy cheek. Sorry. Hello. I'm not even being cute though. 2020 was half a decade ago. I hate you. Fuck you, Jade. You didn't need to say that. Messed up. Anyways. 2012 babies are teenagers now. Oh God, no, I don't like that. No. I hate that. I actually despise that. I don't know why. I just do. 2010 was a whole 15 years ago. I hate that. No. I can't. Bro, that is fucked up. 2009 babies can drive legally. No, I hate that. Nah. You're making me feel old. What the hell? Dude, Unkios for real. Trust me, my coworkers being born in 2010. Dude, 2010 is crazy. That scares me. That is horrifying. Do the math for 1974. I'm Jaws old. Yeah, fair, but it's like, I don't know. Like, there's something like scary about like, oh god, I'm like, you know, getting older faster than I realize. And I'm only 21. Wait, are you 20? No, I'm 21. Your 20s your 20s go by so fast too. Yeah, people are like, "Oh, but like you're only 21. So why are you worried about aging?" Pattern recognition, duh. Who do you think I am? A non-pattern recognitioner? I mean, come on. I'm autistic. Of course I'm good at pattern recognition. That's the only way I'm able to engage with people socially and read some amount of social cues. Is just that. I mean, come on. And then I'm only vaguely autistic instead of extremely. Olive oil was all the way back in ancient Greece. Wait, what? How old is olive oil? I don't know. She looks like she's in her 30s, but I'm pretty sure she's in her, like, early to mid-20s. I think she's just, like, a few years older than me, which is, like, weird. Like, she physically looks like she's a decade older than me. But, I don't know. That's what meth does to a motherfucker, you know? They age faster than the rest of us, I think. I don't know. My autism kept me up until 6 a.m. last night because I wasn't convinced I know how computers work. Parentheses. I work on airplanes, not computers. Oh, Lord. That is pretty autistic. We are closer to 2050 than we are to 2000. No, I hate you. No, no. Stop. No, I actually despise that. That's awful. That is awful to think about. That is... No. Just, no. Jade, why did you have to say that? You know, the worst part is you're factually correct about that. Like, that's not... Like, it's messed up, okay? It's messed up. You can't do this. Alright? It's messed up. Fun, wholesome fact. While meth ages you, heroin/opium use will actually make you look younger. Well, that's not true. Heroin does not make you look younger. Have you seen a heroin-addicted motherfucker? Okay? They do not look younger than their age. I can assure you of that, okay? Yeah. I'm gonna be real. The OnlyFans a joke? Yeah, at least for now. I don't know. Maybe that changes because I do like money. Did Olive Oil Run took her shirt off? Ew. Okay, we're not watching whatever fucking stream that is. Disgusting. I like your choker. Thank you, Kevin. What is your story? Complicated and probably not that interesting. Can I put a leash on you? What? I would never wear a leash. That would be crazy. Between them because, you know, that would be kind of crazy. You should do a makeup stream. Maybe once I actually learn makeup, but I only know how to do mascara and lip gloss and nothing else. Anyways. Last I recall, because it keeps your muscles and brain relaxed. Not much else, obviously, like she said. Getting addicted is going to nullify this effect, and you are going to get addicted if you use it. Yeah, probably. That's actually interesting. Do you accept the possibility that you are a man? No, it's just like factually incorrect. Like if we're talking about like the social category of man, that is not the one that I belong to. Right? Let's see. Do you think Jeffree Star is a weirdo? Yeah. okay? Not only does he look like Michael Jackson mixed with General Grievous, okay? But he also has dog shit takes on literally everything, right? It's like, oh, actually, non-binary people aren't real. It's like, okay, I guess, you know, the non-binary people in my chat, you guys are a figment of our imagination, okay? You don't exist, all right? Anyways, I'd like to imagine that after he says that, like, all the non-binary people just, like, slowly vanish out of existence. Just, like, they all disappear. It's like, no! They dissolve into thin air. Yeah. I guess I'm a head out then. I don't exist. Yeah. According to Jeffree Star, that is. We are the voices inside of your head. This is true, by the way. Do you believe in Jesus? Yeah. Jesus is pretty cool. I like him a lot. I think he's awesome. Do you like choackers? Choackers. Femyoz ASMR when? We might make an ASMR channel. We'll see. Nice collar. Can I walk you later? It's a choker, not a collar. Fuck a homophobe. I'll make them was/were. Real shit. Anyways, can I ask, is it pink? Yes, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna get an answer. You know, technically, it does not defy the laws of physics to ask that specific question. You know, there's nothing preventing you from asking that question. You know? But at the same time, that doesn't mean that I'm going to answer it. A crazy-ass question. Love your hair, why thank you. Same thing with the question like, do you like a back shot? You know, getting straight to the point, really. Anyways. Femyoz, is your belly button pierced? No, I have never gotten any piercings. I don't know. As much as I kind of fuck with the aesthetic of piercings, I don't want to deal with that myself, okay? I don't want to deal with having to make sure that, like, you know, it, like, doesn't get all fucked up and, you know, and, like, having it, like, hurt, probably. And I don't know. I just... Also, thank you, Voltaxi, for that $2, you beautiful fucking bastard, saying, do you accept Satan as your Lord and Savior? You better believe I do. Hell yeah. Anyways, yes, it's pink. Whips out the pink Glock. Aw, hell yeah. Let's go. You made my night. Let's fucking go. Hail Satan. Also, I just noticed we're currently streaming in front of 204... Oh, there we go. 214 of our closest friends and family. But we only have 37 likes. Chat, can we fix that? I'm just saying. Double tap your screen to smash like. It's free, easy, no logical reason not to do it. I'm just saying, all right? Could we get 100 likes before the, I don't know, 31-minute mark? We're almost 29 minutes into the stream. Who knows? It's a mystery. We could at least get 50 likes. Ooh, there we go. See? Told you. We could at least get 100 likes. I mean, before we hit the 30-minute mark, all right, we got a minute left. So that means that, you know, I mean, it's going to be less. It's going to be 44 of you. I mean, that's like but at 44, you got to double tap to make that happen. I'm just saying. Be pretty cool. It'd make me smile. Make me happy. Boost me in the algorithm. Your deep voice excites me. What deep voice? I don't know what you're on about. But yeah, question. As a trans person, is it like, I am sorry if this offends you, but like eggplant? And you know, the Arby's sandwich, you know what I mean. What? Are you asking me if I have an eggplant or an Arby's sandwich? You know, I will say, I gotta respect the creativity, alright? Most people will just be like, repetitive, be like, do you have a pee-pee or a vagina? It's like, yeah, I've heard that one 1,000 times, okay? Eggplant versus Arby's sandwich, it's pretty fucking good, alright? That's the first time I saw that. Also, thank you, Virgin Hut Incident, for the $5, saying, never do that voice, I hate it. I am very sorry to hear that. Thank you for the 5. I don't know what your voice you're on about. It's just my voice. Anyways, the Popeyes biscuit. Yeah, Arby's sandwich is actually wild. That's a crazy thing to say. But, it's funny enough for me to give it a pass, okay? Is that your real hair? You better believe it is. I've been growing it out for well over 2 years. Probably closer to 3 years now. That's crazy to think about. Jesus. God damn. Oh God, it still exists? What still exists? Yeah, that's what we ask. That's all we care about you, whether it's an eggplant or nothing. We don't care about nothing else. You mean Arby's sandwich? That was like the funnier part. The eggplant wasn't that funny. The Arby's sandwich was pretty good, okay? I never heard of a pussy being described as an Arby's sandwich. All right? That's pretty fucking good. Also, thank you so much, Stealthy Serval, for the $20. You beautiful fucking bastard, saying, you do you. There's love for everyone in this world. Keep being true to yourself. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Good shit. Good shit. Yes, dude. W donos thus far. Oh my God. Did not expect that. It's 2 a.m. for me. What do I do? You start spinning around like a helicopter. That's right. Also, if 2 more people double tap the smash like, we'll be at 69 likes. Make sure to double tap your screens so we can hit or surpass 69 likes. Who wants to be the 69th like? I know you do. Double tap and you will be the 69th like. We're at 68. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to be that? Well, one of the 3 people that liked just there was the 69th. Holy shit. Goddamn. 86. Holy fuck. We're almost at 100 likes. Goddamn. Double tap. Oh my God. 14 more people. And then we're at 100. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. But yeah. Sorry if I'm shilling myself out a little bit. I gotta do good in the algorithm, okay? All right? Did other people show themselves out more than me? I used to do this a lot at the beginning of streams, and then I stopped because I'm like, this is repetitive. But I guess I stopped doing it, and I probably did worse in the algorithm as a result of that. But, you know. I disliked because trans crap. All right, well, double tap the smash like if you don't hate trans people, I guess. To be contrarian to them specifically. Also, thank you, Koranai, for the 2, saying, can't play the game without a joystick. Yo, that is a crazy comment. Jesus fuck. All right, you spent $2 of your hard-earned money just to say that shit. Jesus Christ. I mean, hey, I'll take what I can get. I'll take what I can get. But yeah. Anyways. I support this trans girl. Have a good day. Good shit. Good shit. Let's see. That's a nice skirt. Hell yeah. Why, thank you. Repent and turn to Christ. Why don't you repent and turn to this? Oh my God, I can't even do the joke. My brain is damaged from reading chat. Okay, sorry. As I was saying before I rudely interrupted myself. Why don't you repent and turn to this dick instead? All right, I ruined the comedic timing. God damn. I fucked that up. Very sad. Very sad. Good for you for being yourself. Hell yeah. Are you gonna play Fortnite or what? I mean, does this look like a Fortnite channel to you? I certainly don't think so. Also, thank you, Heated Mindset, for the $2, saying $2 towards your dream car. Let's fucking go. We're halfway there. Very much appreciated. Let's see. Most of America hates you. I mean, if that's the case, then most of America is fucking stupid and low IQ. I don't know what your point is. I don't think I mean, if we look at the IQ disparity between I don't know, the average person who is socially conservative versus the average person who's socially liberal, you'll notice that the socially conservative person on average is going to have a lower IQ. I don't know. Look, I'm not making any definitive statements, okay? I'm just noticing things, okay? You know, I'm just noticing things. That's all I'm doing. You know, just an observation. Anyways. Dude, watch all the conservatives get really mad now. YouTube comments won't like that one. Oh no. Are you telling me that the conservatives won't approve of me saying that they're dumb? Holy shit. Oh, who would have guessed? Oh, that's some crazy stuff. Anyways. Yeah, exactly. I'm just observing, alright? I'm just noticing things, okay? Alright, when I say that conservatives on average have lower IQs, I'm just noticing. I'm not making any statements. But yeah. She would be scared of a job application. Did you just say the J slur in my chat? Did you just say the J slur? Without even leaving a trigger warning? Unacceptable behavior. Can you do a live stream about how to do voice training? I think it would be better if I just did a video about that. Since so many people have asked about how to do voice training, and then anytime somebody in any live stream asks how I voice trained, and what I think the easiest way to do it is, and sort of what that looked like for me, you know, that could be a good video. Also, we're at 99 likes. Who wants to be the 100th? Double tap to become the 100th like. I'm just saying. You have a double tap your screen. Who wants to be the 100th? I mean, come on. Congratulations to whoever was the 100th. Now watch as everybody fights over who was the 100th. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Anyways. A hole is a circle? No, not necessarily. That is not a necessary condition of being a hole. For example, if you were to carve a square-shaped hole into the wall, it would still be a hole, regardless of its squarular nature. Therefore, your statement is factually incorrect. Anyways. Bro, I recognize you from 3rd grade. No, you don't. That's a lie. You're just, like, saying words. Like, do people think that anyone is gonna fall for that? I don't understand why people say shit like that. Like, oh, holy shit, really? You do? No way. Oh, shit. Wow, we must go way back. Oh, I totally believe you. Why? What the fuck? Why is this in my algorithm? Hey, the YouTube algorithm knows what you like. What can I say? Alright, that's more of a statement about you than it is about me. You're so fine. I just pump cum in you like a water hose? Jesus fuck. Where did you learn such incredible antics? Like, it's actually impressive. I didn't know it was possible. I didn't know it was physically possible to be this good at operating as actual female repellent, okay? That is... Holy shit. That is a crazy-ass statement. Yeah. That is... unrizdios. Yeah, that was the literal opposite of riz. We all know cons have fetishes with trans people. Yeah, that's why they obsess over us. Conservative men are obsessed with trans women. Why do you think they talk about us instead of trans men? They never bring up trans men, they only bring up trans women. Why? Because, well, they're insecure about the fact that sometimes, when it comes to some of us, you know, they can't help themselves from being sexually attracted, right? It's a very sad state of affairs. Because you just know for a fact that none of us are saying yes to any of their sexual advances. You know, it's crazy. It's a crowd of people that essentially wants to masturbate to us while also not wanting us to have rights. Like, you gotta pick one. Like, you can't have it both ways. I mean, come on. Hi, Femyoz. It's been a while. Hello, Jojo. Anyways. Let's see. They want sex slaves? You know, they probably do. It wouldn't surprise me. None of that is true. Really? Is that why, I don't know, Nick Fuentes got caught watching femboy transgender woman porn? Or why he went on a date with Catboy Cammy? I mean, he's like a perfect example of, genuinely far-right conservative dude who's in the closet. What? Wait, this, I thought this was like common knowledge. Everybody knows about this. Alex Jones. Oh yeah, well, I don't know if it was a rumor or not, but apparently he like had sex with Blair White or something. Or like tried to. At what age did you start transitioning? 19. I'm 21 now. Alex Jones watches T-girl porn. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. How do you look so femme? 2 years of HRT, the being born with the twink gene, kinda. And then doing my eyebrows, voice training, and mascara, I guess, because I just learned how to do that. Yeah, rare Alex Jones W. It'd be a W if he wasn't a fucking hypocrite. Get on some test. Why would I do that? I'm going out of my way to do the opposite. For a reason. Specifically because I don't want to die of twink death, okay? Alright, all my homies hate twink death, alright? Hey, Fem, how long have you been live? I think we're going to be approaching hour 13 of the day. Yeah, because I think that, I streamed roughly for 12 hours before this stream, and we're at 42 minutes of this stream. This is the 6th stream today. What? Yeah, it's going to be a 16-hour workday for me. I'm very anxious about the 24-hour stream that I'm going to do in a week. So I'm doing stuff like this to prepare myself for longer streams. And it's actually not as bad as I thought, all right? It's a little bit tiring. Don't get me wrong. Right? It is a little bit exhausting in some ways, but I don't know. I feel like conservatives should be shamed more online. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I can't lie, you're cool. Real. See, I appreciate the honesty. I always appreciate that. Hey bro, didn't some commentary YouTuber talk about you? Yeah, multiple did. That was like 1 to 2 years ago though. That was a while ago. Dude, that was back when I was like, hello, I am Femyoz. I am here to debate you on Augie's show. Before I did any voice training. It actually requires more effort to do that voice than it does to do the one that I'm currently doing, which requires no effort. This is just like my normal voice now. Just because I slowly made it more feminine over time. What's a woman? Someone who identifies within the feminine social archetype. I don't understand why people try to use that as a gotcha. Like, especially if it's somebody that seems, I don't know, at least even remotely rhetorically advanced. I don't know, like, come up with something better. Anyways, that's not a definition? Okay, explain what a definition is. Is it not a definition, or is it not a definition you agree with? There's a fundamental distinction there. Because I'm of the belief that multiple definitions can be correct at once. Right? Keep in mind that definitions are descriptive rather than prescriptive. And what I mean by that is we, I guess, decide what words mean. Right? I guess you could say language is prescriptive in the sense that, the meaning of words is very fluid. We sort of collectively decide how they're used, depending on what context, etc. Right? Definitions are descriptive. They just describe the way in which we do this. Right? But definitions aren't the ultimate deciding factor as to how words ought to be used. It's quite the contrary. Right? It's a reverse. It's the reverse of that. Right? The way words are used is what determines the way that we define them. Right? Definitions are just descriptions of the way words are already used. That's why the meaning of words changes slowly over time. Anyways. You are what you're born as? Really? So I'm a 0-year-old infant. Okay. Sure, we'll go with that. Neurology doesn't align with chromosomes all the time. Yeah, I also don't understand why people fix it on chromosomes. It's like, okay, so like what about somebody that's a biological female in every conceivable way and they identify as a woman, but they also have Swyer syndrome, meaning that they have XY chromosomes. But so genotypically they would be male, but phenotypically they would be completely female. So what do you categorize them as? Right? Like, okay, so maybe chromosomes isn't the best standard. Like, do you think they should be forced to transition to a guy? That seems fucking dumb. Dude, stop yapping. You never produced an egg cell in your life. Ah, so infertile women aren't women. I see. In order to be a woman, you must meet the necessary condition of being fertile. Having fertile eggs. Of course. Don't mind the, instances of infertile women, intersex women, right? Ones that are even assigned female at birth, right? They don't really fit the bill entirely. I'm just saying. All right. You talk like you're from Delaware or something. I mean, I don't know. What do Delaware people sound like? Why Delaware specifically? What is it like? Have you been to Delaware? Is this what people talk like? Dude, Delaware sounds like a cool place if that's true. Everybody's sounding like me. It's great. It's awesome, actually. Apparently, like you, dude. In Delaware, they all talk like Femyoz. They're their favorite live streamer over there. That's a Midwesterner if I've ever seen one. Real shit. Sorry, everyone in the chat is being so awful. You deserve better, girl. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I really don't care because it boosts me in the algorithm. I guess like the only reason to care is it, I guess like affects some people in chat, but it affects them more than it would ever affect me at this point. Like I'm used to it. Some people in chat aren't. You know what I mean? Delaware is 95% of the Femyoz subs. True. I'm actually a Delaware supremacist. Okay. All right. I will turn the entire country into Delaware. So thank you, Andrew Gottwalt, for the $1. Very much appreciated. Anyways. Who gives a fuck about gametes and chromosomes? Yeah. Like, it's like, what do you think is gonna happen? Like, do you think it's like, oh, when you go to the bathroom, we use the fucking chromosome scanner in order to make sure that you're genotypically the correct biological sex or whatever the fuck? No, that's stupid. Nobody does this. I wasn't told no for living in the Midwest. I nailed it. What if I live in Kabul, Afghanistan? In which case, you're way off. I live in Kabul, Afghanistan, by the way. I know you're a furry, but can't prove it. But I'm not a furry. Like, I have worn cat ears on stream numerous times, but that's not the same thing. I'm actually being for real. You're so fine. Thank you, but aren't you the same person that had incredible anti-riz earlier? Like, not that long ago, you said some crazy shit. You're beautiful. Why, thank you. Correct, nobody scans your chromosomes. We can tell who is what sex almost every single time. That's literally how the species has continued. What? Hold on, do you think that trans people are confused about their sex? Do you think that trans women think that they're biological females? If so, please find me the many examples in which this is happening, because it doesn't seem to be the case that it's happening. Not with me, not with any of the trans people I've talked to. No, it's almost like we make the sex gender distinction. Like, that's the whole fucking point. Like, if I thought I was a biological female, what exactly would I be transitioning to and from? Female to female? Well, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, I don't know. I can't wrap my head around that one. Why be trans, just be man? In order to maximize my human happiness. I know, crazy. Who would have guessed? maximizing your human happiness in the big 25. You shouldn't be doing that. You don't make any fucking sense. Dude, none at all? Or, is it the case that you, lack the, basic ability to follow along in an easy-to-understand conversation? Do I have to slow it down for you so that you can understand the words better? Do I have to dumb it down? Anyways. You don't make any fucking sense. Well, I made, at least in terms of the Streamlabs donut goal, I've made 275 times 100. So, 275,000 cents. All right, that's a lot of pennies. All right, that's how that works. All right, yeah, that's what I thought. Checkmate, liberals. Yeah. Dude, I'm the math expert. Momyos? Okay, why are you calling me Momyos? Jesus Christ. Can I write your name on my collarbone? I can't, yeah, do whatever you want. Why are you asking me for permission? Yeah, sure, of course. I don't see why not. Anyways. Let's see. Meth expert? True. I am the meth expert. Alright? I am a certified expert in methamphetamine consumption. What are your pronouns? She, her. Speak with your natural voice, that's what I'm doing. Like, doing the voice that I had before voice training is more effort now. Because I don't use that voice as much anymore, right? Like, your ability to do any given voice using your vocal cords is going to be partially contingent upon what muscles you actively use. Right? Did you have your Adam's apple shaved down? No. I don't know why everyone thinks I got, like, surgery or whatever. It's, strange. Not everyone, but a disproportionate amount of people. It's like, no, HRT is just great. And, so is being blessed with the twink gene if you're a trans woman, I guess. It's truly crazy how that one works. Why do you look like a girl but sound like a dude? Because I went through male puberty. And, are you trans? Yeah, I am trans. Not judging, just curious. Hell yeah, brother. Dude, I see that a lot. And I see people say the opposite. It's interesting. I think I see that more often. Like the you sound like a dude but look like a girl thing. I think I see that more, but I don't know. I was called a baby face at the liquor store today, lol. Yeah, they're not entirely wrong. 15 years ago was simpler? Was it? And if so, and? Sound like a dude? Hell no, she don't. Yeah, I don't know. You are okay? I gave a like? Hell yeah, let's fucking go. Try to make a deep voice? Oh, I don't know if I could do that, chat. That would be very difficult. I mean, if I were to, go slightly down. I guess that's a thing that I can do. Hello, young lady. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Ah, the deep voice is scary AF. I don't know what you're on about. Femi, you can't even sing baritone, lol. Well, no, I can't sing in general. I suck at singing. Just because I've done voice training doesn't mean I know how to sing. Jesus died for the trans person just like he died for everyone else. You've got a point. Alright, if Jesus died for everyone, that includes trans and gay people. I'm just saying. Is that your real hair or a wig? It is my real hair. Your identity may be confused. Nope, it's not confused. Quite literally the opposite of confused. It's about as not confused as it can get. I am very confident. Believe me. I've lost gallons to you, Mamios. Yo, that's a crazy comment. That's a crazy thing to say. Wait, so have you cut it off yet? What a strange question to ask. This is literally the definition of body dysmorphia and delusion. Well, first of all, delusion would entail some sort of false belief, so you'd have to establish what my false belief is, right? If it has to do with my gender, I mean, I don't really have a false belief about the social category that I identify with. Like, yeah, okay, I identify within the feminine social archetype in society. I'm not confused about my sex. I'm aware of the fact that I was born as a biological male, right? That's the whole point of transitioning from male to female, right? I don't know what the fuck else it's not female to female. What was the other dumb shit you said? Fuck. I lost track of it. Anyways, oh well. Oh well. I give you credit for being honest? Hell yeah. It's so messed up your existence as a political debate. Oh yeah, I haven't had the luxury of being apolitical in years. It's very sad, honestly. Yo! Thank you so much for the $30, Ronnie Briggs, you beautiful fucking bastard swing. Here's 30 to make 306 Skirt Go Spinny. Oh, hell yeah. Will do, absolutely. Fuck yeah. Let's go. W Dono. 07's in chat for helping us hit $300 in the Streamlabs donos. Very good, very based. Pretty epic. And that's just at Streamlabs donos. That is not even counting the amount of super chats we've gotten today. Across the 6 live streams, I think. Including this one, I think. Yeah. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, this is the fit for anyone who hasn't seen it. Hope y'all like it. If not, I'm gonna be very sad. But yeah, I'm gonna get dizzy. Dude, skirts, 6 of them. Man, what a request. But yeah. Alright. Oh god. I better not fall down doing this. Or else that's gonna be very sad. Or I wouldn't want to fall down. I gotta brace myself. Ciao. This is really autistic. This is like the most autistic shit ever. Alright? And I'm here for it. As a certified autist. Alright? When have I not been autistic? Never. I've been autistic my whole life. Alright? That's right. There's never been a single moment of my life where I was neurotypical. And, look, I fit right in on the short school bus. That's right. It was, dude, what am I saying? I'm actually like a deranged schizophrenic person. This is like look, all I'm gonna say is, me being a deranged schizo is great for content. But yeah, anyways. I think that was 6. Thank you for the $30. Anyways. Shit, I love you? Hell yeah, let's fucking go. I like the socks. Me too, that is why I am wearing them. Indeed. Very epic. One more? Oh shit, did I miss one? Oh fuck. God damn it. I'm fucking stupid. Whew. There you go. Hope that was sufficient. That's right. That was okay, well now it's 6. Now it's 6. The voice swaps are top tier? What voice swaps? I don't know what you're on about. Are you okay why people are bringing up the Jesus argument? As a gay Christian, God's whole thing is about love. You would not stop loving someone because of how they choose to identify. No, literally. Like, it's very strange. Like, okay. So you believe in Christianity, but you're also not loving of thy neighbor? Ooh, I don't know about that one, Chief. That's a bit strange. If I must say so myself. Ooh. I bet you're into girls. Yeah, women are hot. Yup, you caught me. You got me good. Yeah, I do like women. Women are fucking hot. Who would have guessed? Especially dominant women. Alright? Dominant women hit different. He doesn't affirm confusion. He replaces it with truth. Really? What's your evidence of him even existing? Let alone performing that specific function. God is against homosexuality. Oh, you mean according to, what is it, Leviticus and Deuteronomy? You know, where they said that, like, mixing fabrics is also bad? Okay, well, if you ever wear mixed fabrics, okay, you're going to hell, alright? Don't you dare ever mix your fabrics. Alright? Also, I'm pretty sure in Deuteronomy it said that I think at some point it said that if a woman or girl gets raped by a dude, that the guy has to marry her. They have to get married, according to Deuteronomy. That's a real Bible verse, by the way. Look it up. Yeah, it's a bit of a yikes. So, if you're gonna defend like the shitty Old Testament, oh well, here's the totally not mistranslated thing that says that being gay is bad. Okay. What about the one that says if you get raped, you have to marry your rapist? Oh, we're gonna ignore that one because it makes you look bad. Ooh. Oh no. How inconvenient. Yikes. That's a good one too. When you get the gender swap kit from Temu, what the fuck does that even mean? Pre or post? Pre or post what? Pre or post pandemic? Pre or post starting the live stream? What are we talking about here? You're not an accident. You're an image bearer of God. What does that even mean? Okay, if I'm not an accident, okay, then he intentionally created me to have gender dysphoria so that I would transition by that logic. Right? So he intentionally created me as a trans person. Okay. I could get behind that. No, I mean, aside from the fact that I don't believe that God is real, but in like a, okay, is this like internally consistent sense? Sure. Are you pre or post trans? What do you mean? You're implying before or after trans? Well, you would just be trans, right? Trans isn't like a before and after. There can be like a before and after transitioning for X amount of time. But it's not like you go from being a guy, then you go into the magical gender swapping device, and then you come out a girl. You know? I wish that was the case. If it was, I would have transitioned a lot sooner. But sadly, it's not. Very sad indeed. And what I will say though is, going on HRT and whatnot, does slowly change you over time. And I've been on HRT for 2 years. He means pre or post up. Oh, I know. I was just being deliberately like a facetious asshole. Because why not? You don't need a new identity. You need to be born again. Need to according to what standard and why? And what's your evidence that this is a reasonable standard? Seems to be the case that you're just saying that I need to become not trans anymore because you say so. That's what your argument amounts to. Unless you can somehow demonstrate that your specific religious worldview is the correct one. Which, let's be real, there's not going to be any evidence of. Is that something you could deductively reason your way to? I mean, I'm just saying. Let's see. I used to feel kind of bad because I didn't think I was attracted to trans women. And then I happened to see your stream one day and realized that the data set was just too small. Fucking real. Real shit. Hell yeah. But yeah, never feel bad if you're like attracted or not attracted to someone. Like if you have a preference, like that's fine. Like some people have genital preference. Some people aren't into trans women that are pre-op, right? And that haven't gotten bottom surgery, right? They just don't like dick, and that's fine. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. People can have preferences, right? There's just something being an asshole about it, right? Let's say there was irrefutable evidence. Would that make you change or you rejecting on principle? Irrefutable evidence of what? Christianity being correct? Well, there would be a few implications of that. Either A, the law of non-contradiction is violated and can be violated because the Bible contradicts itself. So for saying that it's some sort of truth, right? The Bible is some sort of truth maker, right? That means that the truth can have contradictions. It can contradict itself and state mutually exclusive things that cannot coexist. Okay? That's one of them. The other possibility is that God is a fucking liar. He just says whatever the fuck he wants. It could be the case that, like, oh, let's say that there is a Christian God who specifically created the Bible to be a specific way, right? It's probably going to be a little bit dishonest. Right? There's going to be inconsistencies because of the dishonesty, right? Those are the only possible scenarios. Unfortunately, true things don't have contradictions. So if, for instance, a God claims to be all loving and all forgiving, the last thing that they would do is suddenly stop forgiving anyone after they, die? So they get punished infinitely for their finite actions. And it's like, okay, so you have this very infinitesimally small window in comparison to seek forgiveness. And then if you don't seek forgiveness fast enough, then you suffer infinitely. That seems like the opposite of forgiveness. That seems like impatience. If anything, why would a God be impatient? I'm just saying. Hell gonna be packed with people? I'm gonna be real. Hell isn't real, but if it was, then yikes, that's unfortunate. Infinite suffering for your finite actions. But apparently it's a just God. Again, another contradiction. Those are mutually exclusive. Here, yeah. Emily, here, wait, give me a sec. Let me mod ya. You've been around for a while, and you're asking. And I think I said I was going to give you mod at some point. And there's a lot of people in chat. More than welcome to have mod now. Congrats. Yay. Anyways. Right, we do be getting a lot of peoples. So. Let's see. I wrote you on my collarbone. Great. But now I have to wear something to hide it. I might be retarded. I think we're all a little bit retarded, to be fair. Well, who here isn't retarded? Probably nobody, okay? We're all a little retarded, okay? We all find ourselves being, a window licker from time to time, It's, it happens to the best of us, Let's see. Please make me a mod. I might. Are you... Wait, Aspen, how old are you? Are you 18 or older? Because I try to only make people mod if they're 18 plus. Just because it seems like a better idea. Just in general. Licking them windows? Real shit. I think I'm agnostic, the word is, by the way. Well, yeah, I'm an agnostic atheist. Yeah, no, if you're 16, I'm not making you mod. Let's see. Let me give you back shots. Damn, just not even trying to, flirt, no foreplay, just let me give you back shots. Wow, that'll instantly turn on any woman or specimen that moves, really. I'm 19, can I mod? Yes, Jade, I've seen you around for a while. You're chill, you're in the community. Why the hell not? We could use a few more mods. Especially with, the algorithm being very volatile. Getting a bunch of Christian fundamentalist freaks. Can I mod? Rating chaotic. Are you 18 plus? I'll join again when I'm 18. I mean, the streams aren't 18 plus. But I only would want to mod somebody that's 18 plus. Because occasionally I'll do an 18 plus stream. I'm 21. Can I mod? Eli's so crazy. I might make a mod at some point in the near future. We'll see. Yeah? Alright. Yeah, you've been around for a while. Alright. You're pretty active. And Eli might be next. But yeah, just be careful. Make sure not to false ban anybody. And mod Givios. Yeah, normally I don't give that many people mod at once. I'm feeling just so generous today. What can I say? But yeah. Olive Oil run paywall their streams, thank God. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Probably be better to just delete them. It's awful content. If you could even call it content. I'm gonna be real. I don't understand why anyone watches. I don't get it. Maybe a mod, I'm a fag too. Maybe in the future, I don't know. Depends on how long you stick around for. But yeah, bye Femi, alright, have a good one. But yeah. But yeah, like I don't make explicitly like 18 plus content on YouTube, right? But it is generally targeted towards like a more mature audience. So it's like, I do only want to have 18 plus mods, even if the content itself isn't 18 plus. Does that make sense? I don't know how else to explain it. I know most of the stuff I cover is like pretty tame though. There's just like sometimes shit goes a little bit overboard and it's like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Why won't you be my wife? Because I don't know you. Who the fuck are you? I've never seen you before. Denying Femyoz is denying Christ. This is true. Do you accept checks? I don't know how I would accept checks. I wouldn't want to reveal any personal info. I'd rather just receive money through Streamlabs. 'Cause that's the safe way of doing it. It's your content, no need to justify your rules. Yeah, but I always do like to make things clear so people sort of understand where I'm coming from. Look, here's the thing, okay? I've always been somebody that hates rules, especially when there's no justification. And you want to know what the worst thing is? When people are like, because they said so. Like, shut the fuck up, dumbass. Yeah, I know you said so. You're just like begging the question. You're not giving me a reason. You're just saying that those are the rules because those are the rules. Well, that's circular. You're not saying anything. Right? You're just restating what you already said and evading the question. It's fucking annoying. Like, no, give me an actual logical justification. So, if I ever make a rule, I'm going to have a logical justification for it because I think that, like, I don't know, rules without logical justifications are just, well, dumb rules that are arbitrary and exist for no functional purpose, really. But, yeah. I'm watching your stream while playing games so I can get free coins to read gay spot. Okay, all right. Because is the worst fucking reason why? Yeah. Well, it's not even a reason. It's the lack thereof. You know? Can I see the Princess Wand? Is that a callback to Sabrina TW referring to her dick as a princess wand? I still, like, I find that to be such a weird thing to say. Like, just for so many reasons. It's just very, very, strange, uncomfy way of describing it. You know what I mean? Do you have a marshmallow pull or a candy cane? Or no, it was, yeah, oh wait, is that a Lily Tina reference? No, it was, do you have a marshmallow wand? Or sorry, it was, so I'm gonna be getting a surgery where they basically turn my marshmallow wand into a marshmallow tunnel. But unfortunately, the hair has been growing back on my marshmallow wand. And that's not good. So I'm gonna have to delay turning it into a marshmallow tunnel. It's like, dude, stop. You are in public. What are you doing? Stop it. Look, I'm not gonna make a think of the kids argument because I'm gonna be real. I don't fucking give a shit. Who cares? Look, I'm not gonna moralize. I just think it's like fucking embarrassing. Why would you do that? Like, my entire position against it is you're embarrassing yourself. Stop. You are also in public? Yeah, the context is a bit different. I'm not at fucking Disneyland. Unironically being like, so guys, I'm gonna be converting my marshmallow wand into a marshmallow tunnel. In front of a, like, I don't know, random. Imagine walking by somebody doing that. Wouldn't that be like that would be strange. Oh, yeah, the gross fuck that I covered earlier is way worse than Sabrina. Way worse. Right? You're just in front of 230 people? Yeah. The context being I'm making fun of Lily Tino for saying deranged shit at Disneyland. I think there's like a little bit of a difference there. Context kind of matters. What can I say? Let's see. Like I said, the argument is not about morality. It's just, I think that it's kind of cringe when she does it. Again, I'm not one to moral fag over that. I don't care. You could be taken out of context. I've said a lot of things that could easily be taken out of context. I don't care. Look, here's the thing. If you say a bunch of shit unapologetically, right? Maybe some of it could be taken out of context. Unless it's like something diabolical that you're saying unintentionally, you're gonna be fine. You're live again. You better believe I am. Wait, why are you asking for donations? I mean, yeah, you have the option to donate. What's the problem? I'm a fucking streamer. Yeah, of course I'm giving people the option to donate. Why wouldn't I? What? You as somebody that's streaming for 16 hours today has an option to donate? What the heck? Why? Why would you give people the option to give you money? That doesn't make any sense. It's not computing in my brain. Why would you accept money? I'm so confused. Like, okay. 16 hours, excuse me? Yeah. It is gonna end up being 16 hours. Get a job? Look, I'm gonna be real. Look, do I think that, like, being a YouTuber is, like, a real job? I mean, not entirely, but, like, I'm sorry. And look, I'm not one to be like, oh my god, look at how much money I'm making, haha. But, like, look at the fucking donagle. I mean, come on. See this? No, it's not always like that. Sometimes I get like $20 a stream. But recently I've been doing really good. But like the get a job comments only work if I haven't gotten many donos. If I'm making less than minimum wage on stream. Right? I think $305 for well, I mean, I haven't done 16 hours of streaming yet, to be fair. Oh, plus what I've made in super chats. So that'd be minus 275 plus 305. And then, so that'd be 468. And then, obviously, we have to do the 3198. So plus 3198 of super chats from this stream times 0.7 because YouTube takes 30% of super chats. A little under $500. So, I don't know why. Like, out of all the times you could say it, all right? Find the stream where I'm doing bad, okay? Or like, getting no viewers or some shit. All right? Where, like, the donor goal is, like, all the way over to the left. And it's, like, $0 to $3, okay? You gotta time these things better. Yeah, YouTube taking 30% is... Yeah, the fact that people don't even know about that is, like, crazy to me. Genuinely. Actually wild that people don't know. It's like I say that and like people are like, wait, what? Actually? And I'm like, yeah. Like I thought that was... And it's like, yeah, I guess YouTube doesn't really disclose that. It's kind of crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, rubber room, that's not very crazy. Yeah. Had to. What's even worse is if you're on an iPhone, guess what? Even more of the money goes to greedy corporations because YouTube takes 30% and Apple, I think, takes 20%. So the YouTuber gets 50% of those donos. So, yeah, it's, YouTube is like that. YouTube is like that. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it. Unk is a communist. I'm shocked, frankly. You don't even have to be a communist to say that, yeah, like, no, actually, greedy corporations shouldn't be able to do that. I actually think it's stupid that YouTube takes 30% and that Apple takes 20%. When people donate to a streamer, they are donating their money because they want to support the streamer. They don't want to support Apple. They're not trying to support YouTube. They're not using their they're not trying to donate their hard-earned money to greedy corporations, right? Now, if it's an ease of access thing, I think that's perfectly fine, right? Like it is more convenient to do super chats, and I agree with that. But YouTube needs to disclose it. That's the problem I have. It's not that just that they take 30%, right? Fine, whatever. Your platform, even though, I mean, I don't know, still seems scummy. But like, at least disclose it to the viewer. I just think the lack of transparency is what bothers me. Or you could also be a communist. Well, I'm a market socialist. So, People that use commie as an insult love getting fucked by billionaires. True. It's like, yes, Daddy Elon, hoard more wealth, please. I love it when you hoard more wealth and increase the wealth disparity between the average person and the wealthy elite. But, yeah. It's not capitalism thing, it's a greed thing. Capitalism could exist without greed. Okay. That's great and all, but like, greed exists. Is that gonna magically disappear? Right? If the system allows for greedy individuals to take advantage and increase the disparity in wealth between the rich and the poor, there's probably something wrong with the system. Right? If the system allows, well, the freedom of everyday people to be minimized, right? Because their lives are being controlled by greedy corporations. Is that really that free of a system? I mean, communism with extra steps? Market socialism is not communism with extra steps. Right? Because you're still in favor of like pretending like a market economy. Right? So there'd be like a market economy. But the main thing I'm in favor of, right, is corporations being run entirely by worker cooperatives, right? With maybe some exceptions for some really small businesses, right? In order to give small businesses more of a fair chance, right? So this would benefit small businesses. This would benefit workers, right? This would just benefit everybody except for the people that are in positions of power, essentially. It's like super democracy. It's like democracy plus, all right? Not only do you get to vote in, local, state, and national elections, but what about corporate elections? Like, do you think that the corporate overlords that you work for have any less power over you than government officials? Fuck no. You should be able to vote for them and decide who has power over you. Anyways. Based syndicalism, democratization of the economy. Literally. I mean, if we even like look at, I don't know, like the Nordic countries that have been sort of engaging in sort of a mixed economy, right? Like you can see the positive results in comparison to, I don't know, not doing that, right? So it's like, okay, there seems to be a little bit of a pattern. Imagine if a country openly ran like hyper-capitalist Purpose did. Imagine if America confirmed Russia invested in Trump and was just like, well, they paid for it. No, literally. No, literally. It's like, okay, so if you're not okay with like, I don't know, let's say Putin invests in Trump winning the election and then he wins. And they're like, well, you fucking paid for it. I mean, yeah, that is capitalism. If you're not okay with that, then, I mean, you're okay with corporations doing it? It seems like we hold corporations, despite how much power they have over our lives, no matter what the fuck we do. You know? Hell, I'm a YouTuber, okay? I do this as a part-time job. Oh, shit, I'm lagging. Ah. Let's see. Oh, God, why am I lagging? Oh, no. Not receiving enough data. What the hell? Not cool. Not cool, bro. What the fuck? Why is it lagging? God damn. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? The patriarchy is lagging your stream? Very true. Very true. We're back? Alright, good shit. I think the stream might be a little bit delayed. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I might fix it in a minute. We'll see. You got YouTube throbbing again? Hell yeah. Let's go. It's great stuff. I fucking hate that that's technically the correct terminology for that. We back in 3 frames a second. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Alright. We're currently at 192 likes, all right? Double tap your screen. Let's get to 200 likes to make up for the fact that the algorithm punishes you if you lag, okay? The viewers are going to go down. Maybe. We'll see. I actually don't know. Will they? I don't know. Double tap the smash like. We're close to 200 likes anyway. I mean, we have more than 200 people watching still. I'm just saying. Double tap. Hell yeah. We can hear you. Oh my god, you guys. Holy shit, the stream is way behind. All right, I'll have to fix that soon. Don't you worry. All right, I'll fix it soon. Oh my god. Yeah, look. The viewer's going down. No. The viewer's going down. Ah. That's, unfortunate. Femyoz the queen of throw. Dude, why? Okay, no, we're... Chat. Why do you have to be like this? Why do you have to be like this? Why do you have to be like this? I don't think I am okay. Help me. Yeah, this is... Dude, the viewer's dropping down. It was staying above 200 for so long. Ah. This is so sad. Yo, thank you for 200 likes, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, keep double tapping to give me the algorithmic boost I need. Yeah, I like the stream, you goobers. I agree. I fully and wholeheartedly agree. Let's see here. Yes, like this stream, or else you're a Nazi. That's right. You support Hitler if you don't like the stream right now. And stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ew, trans people, yuck. Starts guiltily masturbating. Yeah, that sounds about right. You know? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Anyways. Don't worry, it's the haters leaving. Maybe, but they boost me in the algorithm regardless. Right? It gets me circulating in the algorithm. It's actually quite useful. Speaking of things that are useful, I need to drink water, which is useful. Hydration. Very useful, by the way. All right. And, let's see. Oh my god. I gotta move that. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm able to open that. Sorry, I'm a mess. All right. Minimize that. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go take a piss. All right. Don't leave, okay? Don't leave. All right. Spam lettuce emojis. Entertain each other. I'll be back in 2 minutes, okay? Don't leave me. All right. I will cry if you leave me and stuff. That's right. Yeah. Type say comment with one hand. So real. And then I'll fix the delay. All right. Don't worry. All right. Be right back. Also gotta close the blinds. There we go. All right. Be right back, everybody.
Boopity boop boopity ba, boopity boop boopity ba.
Hold on. Let's see here.
Boopity boop
Let's see. All right. Are we back? I hope we're back. Let's see. The door is talking? Door is not talking. I'm talking. Do I look like a door to you? Wait, actually. Wait. Wait, is it like stuck or something? Wait a minute. No, it's fine. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think it's fixed. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright, we lost, like, you know, the vast majority of the concurrence. We lost, like, I don't know, like, half to, like, 2/3. Because of the lag. Plus bathroom break. It's very sad. Unfortunate. Hopefully it goes back up. But, yeah. You're not stuck? No, I thought that the stream was, like, stuck. I meant that, like, or, like, visually. But then I'm like, no, I just had to skip ahead. Because, like, I was, like, looking at this preview and it was, like, on the door. And I'm like, wait, hold on, it's all the way forward. And, like, I don't know, I think it was messed up on my end. Welcome back. Why, thank you. It's very good to see you again. But, yeah. It's been something like 9 days. She wasn't streaming when I was on until today. Oh, yeah. It definitely wasn't 9 days before today. I think if we go to my channel, it would have been, what? Is the hair a wig or natural? It is fully natural. Anyways. I showed up for the last piss too. Piss rating? Oh, is that what we're doing? Piss ratings? Also, thank you for 54k subs. Let's go. Dude, we growing fast again. Good shit, good shit. Dude, we were like hard stuck at like 48,000 subscribers for the longest time. You know what I mean? Alright, hold on, let's see. Okay, so we've got this stream. Alright, this 2.5 hour stream from 4 hours ago. 2 hours and 45 minutes-ish. 1 hour and 45. 3 hours. I don't think this one was 3 hours. I think I accidentally just left it running. I think it was more like 1 hour and 45 minutes or something. Actually, let me check. Yeah, oh, sorry. 1 hour and 52. Dude, look how much better I look in this, because, like, I'm, like, less sleep deprived. Yeah, I look so much better at the start of the 16 hours of streaming. I mean, that's to be expected. That's to be expected. And then... Or no, that wasn't the start. That was after 4 hours of streaming. And then this was the 4 hours from 13 hours ago. So, yeah. And then a day ago, we did an I Can't Sleep stream for 2 hours at a crazy-ass time before I finally slept at 7 in the morning and woke up at 5 p.m. And then 5 days ago, and then 8 days ago, and 9 days ago. So yeah, I was kind of inactive for a bit. So this is to make up for that partially, and also partially to get me into the groove of longer streams for when I do the 24-hour stream. You know? Let's see. You look great today, actually. Thank you. Thank you. Who is on the wall? That's Bald Martin, the beautiful bald man himself. I know. Very beautiful, very bald, very amazing. I know. He's just so awesome like that. He's just built different. That comb over, though? Yeah, it's because my hair is, like, fucky-wucky, and I don't know what else to do with it. I could do it like this. Yo, what's up, guys? Voluptuous Forehead here. Today we're gonna do, a stream where we, talk about Trumpster Bob. My favorite cancer-encrusted barnacle. Meth Santa himself. That's right. Yeah, we could do that. We could do some gay shit like that. Try a middle part. I don't like the way the middle part looks on me, okay? People are lying when they say it looks good. Okay? It doesn't look good. It looks ridiculous. Alright? Hold on. It's like... I don't know. It doesn't look right on me, okay? Actually, this isn't as bad as it was before. But is this even a middle part? It's like... Okay, well... It doesn't like to cooperate very much either. And then it goes to... Wait, hold on. No, because it's like backwards, so I have to look in the... Oh my god. Welp, close enough. There. Oh god, it's fine, just the voice love. Yeah, I'm loud and annoying. Oh well. Wolf cut? Dude, is this what normal people have their hair look like? This looks like shit, I think. I don't know. Is this a good look? Okay, low-key pretty though. You know, it's actually not that bad. It's not that bad. Do the Leia cut? Dude, the Princess Leia cut is crazy. Holy fuck, it's so pretty. Really? You guys like it? Alright, maybe I'll keep it like this for a little bit. Just a little bit. We're probably gonna change it back, because, you know, I mean, come on. Can't keep it like this forever. Does it look good under headphones, though? Or does it look weird? I have to, like, adjust it if it looks weird. Alright. It looks weird with headphones, I feel. Dude, my head looks so long. Dude, it's like... Dude, it makes my face look so long. Side sweep is pretty... Yeah, I prefer the side part. It's cute. You slaying right now for real. But my face looks longer. No lag? Oh, God. Yeah, I think I look chopped. I fuck with the middle part. Looks pretty. I don't like the way it frames my face. But maybe you guys disagree with that. I think I might also, like, be dysphoric. So, I don't know. You can see more of my face. And I don't know if I... But then if I cover it, it makes my face look super long. And it's like, no! No, not what I'm trying to do. Maybe if I... Yeah, I don't know. I would want it to be like... I don't know. You look way too fucking bartender without the headphones. It definitely looks better without the headphones. But, you know? Oh, well. The side part makes your head look egg-shaped. That's the problem! That's why I don't... Or, sorry. I thought you were saying that the middle part. Wait. I feel like this is more egg-shaped than the side part. This is more like an egg. I think. Am I wrong about that? Fuck is wrong with your hair? Oh yeah. People are like, do a middle part. Fine. I'll have the worst hairstyle. No, it's really pretty. Your face does not look long. Okay, I think I might like have brain worms. Mega mind, but cute. Dude. Oh yeah. Bro, I got that Suzy Lou forehead. No one's gonna even understand that joke. Why did I make like an old, like, what is that, like 2018 commentary YouTube reference? Side sweep looks... Yeah, I prefer the side sweep. You would slay in curtain bangs? Maybe. I could see that, possibly. But, I don't know. This doesn't look right. Lagios again? Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, I'm really thirsty. I need water. Holy shit. Fuck. No. Stop lagging. I don't know what you want me to do about it. How do I stop lagging? Dude, why is the stream lagging? I didn't... Yeah, I took the headphones off. But it doesn't look too terrible. I don't know. Dude, this is, like, not my look. This looks strange. This is, like, such a strange look for me. Now, part of it is I'm not going to be used to it. I get that, but, like, I look weird like this. With my hair in the middle part. You're pretty. Like, more face, the hair is met, needs to look like you wear it. No one puts headphones on like that. Well, I don't know how I normally put headphones on to account for the fact that I have my hair all the way to the side. Call to the internet company and complain? Yeah, I probably wouldn't be the worst idea. Homie looking like my ex-girlfriend. Sorry to hear that. Side sweep is pretty. Is this better or is the side sweep better? I think that the side part is better. What do you guys think? This or side part? Normally I do the side part. No, it's cute. Put your hair back, Femi. I don't like it. Me neither, okay? I am rarely ever gonna do this. It looks good. The issue is the headphones for sure. Okay, without the headphones. Bro, put the hair back. Oh, damn, what I come back to? Dude, people wouldn't shut up about a side part. Or sorry, middle part. So it's like, fine. And now I'm doing it for a little bit so that nobody ever asks for me to do a middle part ever again. Because of how bad the middle part looks. Side part, girl. See, now you all want the side part. Now you see why I prefer the side part? Because this looks objectively worse than that. It's giving me the yick. Yeah, me too. That's the point. Compromise and do a lesson say. Now, what is this centrist bullshit of, well, just compromise and do a lesson say and stuff? Well, then you're getting the worst of both worlds. I mean, come on. Put the side part back. Girl, if your hair is not pretty, then there's no hope for the rest of us. Well, my hair is pretty when it's not like this. It doesn't look bad at all. You guys are insane. I don't know why people want me to have a side part. But nobody is anyone, does anyone actually want me to keep, or sorry, middle part. Fuck, I keep confusing the two. Does anyone actually want me to keep the middle part? Not pretty, so we're lying? I'm just going based on observation. The middle part pleases my eyeballs more than the side part? Really? If you keep hitting yourself, we're gonna cancel you for transphobia. Yes. Your hair is cute AF. Side part back. Do you take estrogen? Yes. Middle part is good. You guys want me to keep the middle part, unironically. Or, I mean, some people are like, no. Switch it back. Side sweep. Do what you want. Vanity is not helpful. Side part is cuter. I agree with you, Phoenix. I think you're correct, by the way. Get the middle part. I never do my hair like this. And guess what? I will probably do this less than once a month, okay? Can we do ASMR? No, I'm not in the mood. Put it back, please. See how many people prefer the other way? Sorry, I had to let my cat out. Alright. I'm done looking fucking ridiculous. This looks deranged. You have to get used to it. It's just different. Do I want to get used to this, though? This looks strange in comparison. Like, ooh. Look at that. Oh, wow. It's a side part. Ooh. Isn't that so epic? I look like an insane person now. I think. I don't know. It doesn't look right. It's pretty. I don't know. I don't know. Is it? Is it pretty? That skirt, though? Hell yeah. Dude, I love that skirt. It's great. That's why I'm wearing it. That's why I'm wearing it. Let's see. Girl, your hair looks so good. Really? You guys like it like this? You look like you'd yell at me for not doing my chores. What do you think? I'm not your mom. Ever tried hair up? Oh yeah, I do that sometimes. I actually do fuck with that. Hair up actually looks pretty good. But I'm not in the mood for that right now. Alright, I want it to be down and pretty. I think okay, side part is better. Alright, can we unanimously agree that, like, this... having a side part is clearly superior? This is superior to whatever the fuck that was. Extreme side parts, I think, are superior. Alright. Stop your hair. Well, normally it's more like this. No? Dude, I can't fucking please everybody. Oh my god. Side part is peak. Dude, no matter what, I'm gonna make people angry. Okay, never mind. The side part is better, not gonna lie. Thank you. Nah, I definitely agree. Side part is so cute. Sorry, but I like the middle part more. Message retracted. Good choice. Side part is based because you show off your low taper fade. True. Side part's worse. Middle part isn't defined. You just run a comb down the middle and split that. I don't know. I have like a brush. Maybe I could. I don't know. I don't want to fuck with my hair. Look, the side part is better. Okay. I think I'm good with the side part. Okay. Why fix something if it ain't broken? I retracted because of a typo, but I stand by the sentiment. Wow. L take. Blaze tie. Anyways, middle is better. Messy bun, though. Sometimes I do a stream with a messy bun. Not always. Not usually, even, but... I don't know. Femi, you're a bottom. That's not true. I would never. Middle part during the week, side part on the weekends? Wait, why would I do the side part less? If I was gonna do, like, a combination, I would want to do the middle part less, right? Because, like, the side part is better. Even then, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to do the middle part. You should curl it. Honestly, yeah, I gotta get, like, what are those, like, heat curly thingies? Yeah. Nah, W take y'all tripping? No, you're tripping. You're tripping. Ever wonder why you don't see your ilk during war? Probably because I don't fight in war. Why would I? Why would I want that? That's stupid. Because there's a purpose that is actually important enough to overshadow the self-created confusion. Oh yeah, dude, fighting in war, the best thing ever. So important. You know, that's life's meaning, I guess. Is die in a war. That's great. It's great stuff. Like, okay. What a weird take. No, I actually don't own any IKEA sharks, surprisingly. But yeah. She is so pretty, OMG. Thank you, JH. Yes, the ultimate purpose in life is to go in Israel and die. Defending Benjamin Netanyahu, okay? Defending Benjamin Netanyahu. Just sacrificing yourself for the IDF. Ah, yes. All right. Wouldn't that be awesome? Your life purpose should be to serve Benjamin Netanyahu. Great. Wonderful stuff. Benjamin Franklin is my homie for real, for real. Yeah, that's the better Benjamin. Femi, are you a bottom? Okay, yes, because we hit the donut goal. That's the only reason, okay? Your ultimate purpose is a middle part, but the middle part doesn't look good. I'm sorry, but the side part is better. I don't know why you guys are, like, so fixated on me getting a fucking middle part. You've all seen what it looks like now. Haha, bottom. Shut up. Donut goal equals bottom. Okay, you guys are fucked, all right? You guys are fucked in the head. You're taking advantage of the fact that we hit the donut goal. The middle part is hot. I think you guys are deranged and have bad taste. Though, to be fair, if you find me attractive, you probably have bad taste in women anyway. Just kidding. Mostly. I don't know. You look good with the side part. That's what I'm saying. The way you say Netanyahu breaks me. I did stumble over my words a little bit. Look, I've been awake for a while, okay? I've been streaming for too long. Yeah. We're at, like, 14-hour-ish mark. Yeah, we've been going for a while. In terms of 14 hours, not consecutively, but for the day. 14 hours a day? It's pretty good. We're gonna get to 16 hours. Love your hair. You'd look so gorgeous with a Shaggy cut, though. Just saying. Dude, if only I looked like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, I would be the most beautiful specimen of all time. I mean, I do historically have bad taste in women, but that's besides the point. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can you do a man voice? No, that is literally impossible. Working 9 to 5, and then more hours because Femi putting in work. Oh yeah. You know, I'm generally a lazy person. Would I consider what I'm doing right now, you know, just one time to be difficult? No, I think it would be difficult if I did it every day. If I streamed this long every day. Even if I did an 8-hour stream every day, I think that would be really challenging for me. Right? Because it's like you do run out of creative steam. You know what I mean? Like, you can't go forever. You know, you can't be a 24/7 content creator. But, you know. Scooby-Yos. Yeah, at least in terms of streaming. I don't know, maybe I could, like, spend a bunch of time, like, also making videos. Because, like, a lot of that is editing. And, like, editing is, like, sort of a different skill set than, like, creating content on the fly on stream. Yeah, sleeping Twitch streamers, okay? I will never understand the point of a sleep stream. But why? Why would I sleep on stream? That's not entertaining. I would never watch a sleep streamer. They're fucking asleep. I don't care. Nothing is happening. Well, why do I give a shit? They're not saying anything. It's just a bunch of dead air. It's like a Chud Logic stream, but on steroids, considering the sheer level of dead air. Free donations, IDK. I guess. I don't see what the point. I guess I understand the appeal if, like, you have, like, a really loud fucking dono sound that plays out of your computer when you're trying to sleep, and then it's like, if somebody donates X amount of money or more, it'll play, like, the really loud noise. And then, like, if you don't, like, I don't know, like, $15 or $20, it plays a loud noise. And then if you donate, like, I don't know, $50, it, like, plays ear rape for a minute or something. I don't know. How are the donuts going today? Pretty fucking good, actually, all things considered. I did not expect it to go this well. If anything, we've actually done well. You should play Fortnite? I am not interested. Anyways. But yeah, I understand the appeal then, because it's like, okay, like, ooh, I'm gonna interrupt them sleeping. Ooh, it's gonna be funny to watch their reaction when they wake up. Like, okay, I get that. But without that, like, there's nothing there. I don't know. That's my opinion, at least. Back from pizza. Well, I hope you enjoyed. There are the sleep streamers with weird donation tiers, alarms, water, and other stuff. Yeah, if I were to do a sleep stream, I would need to do some, like, interesting shit like that. Like, I'm not just gonna fucking sleep on stream and, like, not have any donor rewards. Like, something's gotta happen when people donate. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm just, like, sitting there and it's just dead air, I'm sleeping, like, you gotta make, I mean, come on. I don't know. That's my take, at least. You look so pretty. Thank you. Peace for pride. Very much appreciated. Meow. Meow indeed, Connie. Very much true. Hey, thank you, Blaze Tie, for the 2 Canadian, you beautiful fucking bastard. Saying here's some funny money. Why, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate the funny money. It rhymes. Play with your penis, young man. As you wish. Yeah, let me do that on stream real quick. Sounds awesome. Let's see. If they are female, the viewers probably creep on them when they sleep. Okay, now I don't want to do a sleep. Well, I guess if I'm sleeping, I don't care. I guess I'm, like, not aware of it, so, like, yeah, who gives a shit? I guess. I don't know, I could see it going either way. You know? Who's a girl? I don't know. Could be anybody. Dude, why are you guys asking that? I guess if I'm sleeping, I don't care. Well, if I don't actively perceive it, it's like, dude, people think that shit. They're just typing it and sharing their thoughts because I won't see them or whatever. It's like, okay. And I'm not gonna fucking look back either. I'm not gonna look back in the VOD to see what people are saying when I sleep. Because I don't care. Not to be rude, but are you wearing eyeshadow or did you get punched in the eye? I'm just wearing mascara. I hope it didn't get smudged. But, I don't know. Emo? Yeah. Aren't you a good girl? Well, I don't know, maybe. Look, I don't know. Canada doesn't want $36 trillion in debt. Yeah. Sounds about right. You're a good girl. Do I have to? On HRT? Yeah. The good girl in the room. Me? I mean, okay, I'm not, okay, we're not, chat, do we have to do this? Okay, yeah, y'all are insanely, the US be like that, the US be like that. We got her to say it, chat. Fuck you guys. Let's see. Please answer. Alright, bro. Let's see. Least feminine woman in Poland? Real. Dude, most masculine Polish man. Most masculine. Good girl. You like being called a good girl. No, but yeah, but I mean, okay. Say you're a good girl. Okay, I'm a good girl. I, I'm not blushing, okay? That's not true. Anyways. Why do I keep getting recommended this? I'm a normal guy. Clearly you're not if YouTube keeps recommending it to you. All right? The YouTube algorithm bases your recommendation off of what you watch, not what the algorithm watches. The algorithm doesn't watch anything. It just watches what you watch. And says more about you. Just saying. Please see my message of you calling you pretty. I'm sorry. I can't respond to every message. I'm sorry. I feel bad now though. How far up are they? I don't see them. Wait. Maybe I'm just blind. But thank you regardless. Good girl, Femi scratches behind your ear. Okay, this is chat. This isn't the direction I am. Okay, you guys are just. Look, you guys. No, this is not fair. They built their algorithm brick by brick, whether they like it or not. Nah, literally, like if you get recommended my content and you're mad about it, just think like, what are you watching that could possibly lead to YouTube recommending my content constantly? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe YouTube knows you better than you know yourself. Just saying. You are such a good girl. You want a treat? Yeah. I mean, maybe. I mean, okay. Chat, why are you guys like this? This is. Everyone keep chatting so the algo does its thing. A little bit. There's no what do you mean? You're just okay. Now you're gonna make me self-conscious. She's a naughty girl. No, I'm not. Bottomyos? No. Well, shit. Yeah, I got. Okay, only because we reached the dono goal. Okay, you're gonna make her puppy brained, but I'm a cat girl. You did a little bad, so you said you wanted to treat. Shut up. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I didn't. I did not. I did not, okay? Stop this. Stop this nonsense. Stop this. Alright? I will not tolerate such slander. Alright? We're not doing this. Alright? We're not doing this shit. Alright? No more slander. Hello, I just joined. Be a good girl. Moralios. You say nya for a treat, Femi? Nya. Okay, Okay, I'm making this worse for myself, aren't I? I guess it's not good girl. Hey, I just joined too. This is my god. Good girl, femme gives a treat. This is fucked up, okay? Do we have to take the stream in this direction? I'm not choosing this. This is on you guys. What the fuck? Yes. Dude, yeah, if it's sad, but I can't tell you if I'm playing up the bit. Fucked. Wait, what? Missed you? Glad to have you here. Good girl, Femyoz. I'm glad you're wearing a cute little collar. But I mean, it's a choker. Um, anyways, you brought it on yourself by looking so cute tonight. No, I'm not. Ugh. Flustered from. I'm not flustered. Okay, I'm just, you know, tired. Sure it is, honey. Yeah, it's a choker, not a collar. Do you support people under 21 doing 21 plus things? You mean like alcohol? Yeah, I don't give a shit. Such a good Katie. Are you in a relationship? Yeah, I am poly though. Let's see. Aw, she's blushing. That's cute. No, I'm not blushing. I, chat, stop. This is not fair. Baby girl, can daddy get a purr? I don't know. I'm not blushing, okay? Stop saying that. It's not even, it's not ASMR time. You guys are just like, why are you guys doing this to me? Oh, you like it when we treat you like a bottom hog girl? Shut up. Shut up. I, you guys are like, why are you guys like this? This is not okay. This is, say yes for a tweet. Okay, yes. I mean, wait, fuck. Motherfucker, stop doing this. This is not what I signed up for. This is not fair. Uh, anyways, you guys are wild. Genuinely giggled. Chat, could we do something else? Can we please do anything else? I would grab your collar respectfully. Okay, chat, can we talk about literally anything else? Please? Please? Yeah, let's talk about if you're an autogynephiliac. Well, according to, I don't know, what is it? I think there was like a study done. It was like, it basically used Blancharddian standards that were used on trans women on a control group of cis women, essentially. Basically, added an additional control group. And based on those standards, most cis women are AGP as well. So I don't know if you'd want to unironically defer to pseudoscience. Now, if you're just saying it as a meme, I mean, go for it. You know, I think that, I don't know. I see AGP as just like a funny meme. I don't know. Some people take it seriously for some reason. Some people think it's a serious argument. Femyoz say it's a collar for a tree head scratchies. Okay, it's a no. Wait, I mean, okay, no. You guys need to stop this. All right. You guys need to stop this. AGP, Yos, dude. Dude, AGP doesn't mean anything. Like there are very few people because like, and I think that what some people are trying to get at when they say AGP is they're really just describing like a form of autosexuality, but only for trans women. And I don't think that most trans women are autosexual. Like, have you seen the way that trans women talk about themselves? Myself included. Like, if anything, I fucking hate myself. So, yeah, let's just say a little bit too dysphoric to have that weird state of mind. It won't let me dono? Well, that sucks. YouTube. I think Lily Tina may actually be AGP. I don't know. I don't think she's AGP. I think she's just a clout goblin. That's what I think. I think she's a clout goblin. I don't think she's like AGP or anything. I mean, she does have the AGP curls or whatever, but like still. Baby girl, why are you trying to change the subject? We were having a conversation. Get back here, kitten. No, that's not okay. DMs for you. All right. You'd have to donate $200 first before I say whatever it is you're requesting in chat, my friend. Anyways, all right. Let me check as a DMs. All right. Sorry, I just had to respond to something. And, yeah. Let's see here. Opinion on World War III? You mean like the possibility of World War III happening? Are we talking about the what is it, the Kanye West song? Hey, thank you, Cheese, for the $5. You beautiful fucking bastard. Sing Blushy Spinny. I'm not blushing. You guys keep saying that, but you guys are making stuff up, okay? It's what the fake news media wants you to believe. They want you to think I'm blushing. They want you to think all this stuff, okay? It's, all right, I'll do a Skirt Go Spinny. Why not? Anyways, here we go. But yeah, this is the fit for anybody who hasn't seen it. I hope you like it. There you go. Anyways, chat. Whoa, it worked? What worked? Oh, the dono, yeah. I don't know why it wouldn't have worked before. But yeah. I would also recommend trying Streamlabs to see if that works first anyway. Especially if super chats aren't working. So freaking cute. Gamer socks? Hell yeah. Yeah, I was being gay lol. Yeah. Jesus Christ, turn the stream off. Why? Why would I do that? I don't see why I would do that. Fit is definitely on point today. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Guys, stop trying to distract my Discord kitten. She's getting really excited. She's flustered and nervously brushing her. I am not. Okay, stop. Just because I brushed my hair doesn't mean I'm. Okay, that's not how that works. How long do we have to be a fan / be active to become a mod? I'm active in almost every live. Also, do we have to donate or no? No, donating isn't like a prerequisite. It might be a faster way of getting mod. But, I don't know. I guess I based it on vibes. I'm like, okay, do I need more moderators for like when the streams do well in the algorithm? If so, like, who's been around the longest? Who's the most active? But yeah, you could be next. But wait, but before I consider giving you mod, are you 18 plus? Because I only give mod to people that are 18 plus. Mainly just because, like, I don't know. I wouldn't say that my content is like explicitly 18 plus or anything. Like I don't do 18 plus content or whatever. Or if I do, I'll age restrict it, right? But it's like it's definitely more mature content, and like I don't want to like, I don't know, explicitly endorse. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, then you're not getting mod. Sorry. damn chat was blocking the view. The view of what? You gotta be a little bit more specific than that. I mean, come on. IDK, just a guess? I mean... What do you know? Dude, Trump is doing the same shit Bush did before the Iraq war started, especially because the world knows Iran doesn't have nukes. Especially the same way Iraq didn't. But America still went in. No, literally, it's just like a made up scenario. Like, oh yeah, what if they have nukes? Nukes. It's like, no, they don't. Obvious that they probably don't. Let's be real. Like, they do, then what's your evidence? Oh, wait, there's none. It's you made it the fuck up. There aren't any. I find. I don't know. Also, isn't it a bit hypocritical where it's like, okay, so like, the US is allowed to have nukes, but like if a country is even suspected of having nukes, meaning that the playing field would just be more level, then it's like grounds for going to fucking war with them. Like, okay. Yeah, that's totally consistent and logical. That totally makes sense. It's like, okay, so like, if America has nukes, it's self-defense, but if Iran does it, then like, they're the aggressors? For what? Wanting to have a level playing field if they were to? I don't know, even if they had nukes, it's like, okay. Yeah, and? It's called military suppression, it's bullshit. No, literally. It's like, oh, okay, so our military is allowed to do that, but not the other ones. Okay. Sure. Like, gasp, are we the bad guys? Yeah, kinda. I don't know if there's any good guys, but in this case, it's certainly not America. America's not the good guys in the Middle East. Most credible experts say, yeah, Iran has no nukes. Yeah. It's like, A, they don't have nukes, so like, what's the point? And B, even if they did, like, okay, that's still not grounds for doing anything militarily, because they're not attacking anybody. Like, they're not gonna randomly nuke you. That's not how mutually assured destruction works, right? The same way that we're not gonna randomly fucking nuke people just because we have nukes. That's how that works. Fucking stupid. Iran is probably 3 years away. The enrichment is the hard part. No shortcut. Yeah, fair. I identify as Iraq. Type shit. Iran got 5 years max. It's not good girl time anymore? I guess not. I guess it's time to talk about politics. Yippee. I identify as oil. That's great. Dude, me when I'm at the Diddy party and I'm the baby oil. Oh, that's awesome. If you say you don't want a treat, I won't donate however much money you want. Okay, I want a treat. The money will be nice, I mean. And a treat. Or the money could be the treat. I don't... Okay, wait, hold on. We're getting sidetracked. We're talking about I mean, serious politics and stuff. Yeah. I think nuclear deals included limits on enrichment. Oh, yeah, that might be the case. Anyways. Know how I escaped Iraq? Oh, right. You have to pronounce it as Iraq for it to work. Iran. I like pronounce it wrong. Otherwise, the joke doesn't work. Didn't Trump threaten Iran? Pretty sure, yeah. And we had the dollarize for a second. Yup. Don't do the baby talk. We're talking about the world burning right now. I was responding to the fucking chat message. I'm not trying to. Okay? That we were talking about the serious stuff right now. Okay? Right? I'm a very serious live streamer. And you should take me very seriously. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'll going to eat dinner with my wife. Bye, gorgeous. Keep it up. All right. Enjoy dinner. How do we go from tomato red blonde girl to politics somehow? I don't know. What do you guys prefer? Also, I wasn't tomato red. You rock and roll and all night and party every day. Good shit. Good shit. Again, you? Yeah, welcome back. You should stick around. She was sun-kissed red at all? That really made... They really made that? That's insane, lol. You were Marlboro red. I was not red at all, okay? That was just the lighting. Anyways. How tall are you? I'm 5'6". Anyways. Ooh, man, I've been streaming for a long time today. Iran, you'd be in prison or worse. Did I say that Iran is a great place to live? Is that what I said? You know that I can, like, I don't know, like, have criticisms of multiple opposing forces at once, right? That's like a thing you can do. Like, just because I say, oh, America is doing something bad, doesn't mean that, like, oh, I think that Iran is great, okay? That's not what it fucking means. That's not how that works. What? You're criticizing America and Israel? Dude, that must mean you love Iran. Don't you know what they do to gay people over in the Middle East? Yeah, I'm aware. Iran actually forces gays to be trans, so she might be okay. Yeah, fair point. Your bottom lash is fake, or is it just that beautiful? I mean, I'm wearing mascara. Yeah. Not even, I don't hate America. I just, like, I don't know. If I were to hate every, like, country that's corrupt, I would hate nearly every country, okay? I hate governments, I guess. I guess I hate America in terms of the American government, or Israel in terms of the Israeli government, or Iran in terms of the Iranian government, or, you know, I don't know, North Korea in terms of the North Korean government, right? Oh, what about China? Well, yeah, China in terms of the Chinese government. Yeah, there's a lot. Russia in terms of the Russian government. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I fucking hate every country by that standard. And it's like, well, if I hate every country, I basically hate no countries. So fun fact, Iran is the only country in the world where gender reassignment surgery is paid for and mandatory for trans women. In Iran, homosexuality is illegal, punished by death, gotta transition. That's like a weird world. I would just pretend to be HSTS if I lived in Iran. That would be... I wouldn't be too stoked about having to get bottom surgery because it's like, damn, that's a surgery? That's scary. What if I don't want it? But, you know. Let's see. Let's see here. Pulling out of the nuclear inspection and non-proliferation agreements while war tensions escalate is the opposite of what to do to stop a country from building nukes. Yeah. Spoiler, just because some countries have bad regimes or retrograde cultures doesn't mean that they should be bombed to its extinction. Yeah. It's like, hey, yeah, I'm aware that, like, yeah, this country is, like, bad. The government is bad. It doesn't mean that you get to fucking, I don't know, like, nuke the entire thing. What the fuck? That's stupid. Let's see. Pulling out of the nuclear deal was bad deal making? Well, yeah, it just, like, shows that you're unreliable if you do that. Anyways. American and Israel government are not perfect, but better than all those hateful countries. Dog, Israel is committing a genocide against the Palestinians. That's, like, not just not being perfect. That's like a whole, oh yeah, Benjamin Netanyahu and the people in power there are genocidal maniacs with no regard of the well-being of human beings, right? It's just literally just a power grab to stay in power, right? It's easier to stay in power during a time of crisis. That's what they're doing. But I don't know. It doesn't get much worse than a genocide, okay? I'm sorry. Israel and the US are quite possibly the two most evil countries in contemporary history, and even close when it comes to the US. I don't know. I think that a lot of okay, are we talking about like in terms of like foreign policy or just like in general? I would say like North Korea just in general is like way more evil broadly. But if we're exclusively talking about like foreign policy, then it's like okay, yeah, I guess like the US causes more harm globally than North Korea. Because North Korea really doesn't really interact with anybody. They just sort of keep to themselves at this point. But still, like, do you condemn the US? Yes. I condemn every country. They're all bad. No, Palestine attacked Israel first. Wait, Palestine or Hamas? Because those aren't the same thing. Do you think that all Palestinians are pro Hamas? Also, what do you think caused Hamas to exist in the first place? You think they came out of nowhere? I agree that Hamas is bad, okay? I know, crazy. Crazy that I even have to clarify that, right? What do you think the material conditions that led to that are? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that the Israeli government suppressed every single opposition group except for Hamas because they only wanted to have radical extremists oppose them rather than peaceful protests. They don't like the peaceful protests very much. Why? Because, well, it's kind of hard to justify a genocide against peaceful protesters. But to justify it as, oh no, everything is we're attacking is Hamas, it's a lot easier. I'm gonna start saying, do you condemn the US whenever I feel like fighting now? Yeah, if someone says, do you condemn Hamas? I'd be like, do you condemn genocide? Like, do you condemn genocide? Oh, okay. Oh, you do? What about like the genocide in Gaza? What about that one? There's no genocide there? Really? Explain the millions of Palestinians and thousands of people being murdered. Innocent civilians. People, I don't know, being prevented from having, food, water, shelter, aid. Things that are necessary to survive, including innocent children that have done nothing wrong. Well, all they did was exist. And, heaven forbid, be Palestinian. Oh God, the horror. Wait, Femi, are you saying it's crazy? Yes, I am. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats, and rats were crazy. They're striking hospitals. Ooh, the IDF? Yeah, they do that. No, you don't understand. The hospitals are where Hamas is hiding consistently. All right? Dude, I mean, Hamas is going to be in at least one of the hospitals. So if we bomb all the hospitals, then eventually we'll get Hamas. Okay. Great. Wonderful. I'm crazy pill. I like hearing her do it now. Crazy? I was crazy once they locked me in a rubber room with rats and rats were crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once they locked me in a rubber room that sounded crazy. Crazy, I was crazy once they locked me in a I love committing war crimes for real. Type shit. Anyways. Israel has killed roughly 3 times as many Palestinians in the established Hamas membership. Israeli policy is literally, quote, if you live on the same block as a suspected member, you may be killed without warning. Yeah, literally. But apparently that's justified, I guess. You know? And by, I don't know, suspecting somebody of being Hamas, or a part of Hamas, it's, are you brown and did you ever criticize the Israeli government? Have you ever protested against the Israeli government? Are you against genocide? Ooh, I don't know. That's awfully suspect. That sounds like something Hamas would believe. Ooh, I don't know about that one, Chief. That's awfully suspect. I mean, that's a nice hospital. It would be so sad if we had to remove it just in case Hamas is there. It's like, okay. That's great. That's wonderful. Ooh. Yikes. You have been streaming so long. Good for you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think it's been fun. This stream's been going on for, like, this one in particular is almost 2.5 hours now. We're at 2 hours and 25 minutes and 55 seconds. Oh, I think this is the longest I've streamed in a single day. But yeah. Good night, Femi. Sleep well. Bye, chat. Alright, bye, Kamikaze Daze. Hope you've enjoyed your stay. Good job, sis. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Oi, bruv, let's fucking go. Yeah. Alright. I love your current events. Spot on. I've, like, barely been paying attention to current events. That's the thing. I don't know how I have a spot on analysis. I just, like, occasionally, like, look at something in the news, do a little tiny bit of research, and then I was like, that's it. I just, like, look into something for 5 minutes, and then I was like, okay. it shouldn't be that easy. It shouldn't be that easy. Same here, though, Lamau. Yeah. I used to do a little bit more research, but it's like, I don't focus on primarily politics. But, like, the reason that I don't spend that much time on it is because it's like, oh my god, I am going to be super doomer pilled if I do. Like, it is difficult to stay mentally healthy while also, you know, covering politics constantly. So, Among Us, Sasibaka, so true. I don't pay attention the most. Oh, I don't pay the most attention to current events because it's depressing. That's been me recently. Sometimes it feels like knowing stuff sucks. But yeah. Politics is two old people fighting for power. Yeah, except one of them is a fascist and one of them is center-right. It's like, oh, I guess I gotta vote for the centrist/center-right person. Nominee of the Democratic Party or whatever. Oh yeah. Isn't that just wonderful? It sure is. Politics is just a dude who's playing another dude. But that sounds kind of gay. Oh man. Pick our poison? Yeah. I'll pick the one that's like not hyper-nationalistic authoritarian fascism. You know, the one that doesn't literally rape women. You know, that one. I'll take that one. Yeah. It sucks less. Politics sucks the life out of you. I am a husk of my former self. Yeah. Yeah. I think I learned some part of me believes that, I mean, I don't know if I believe it, but it's like a feeling I have that like maybe I learned things too quickly. I don't know. At least in terms of politics, I learned things too quickly. Like but it feels like stuff is happening so quickly. Like politics when I was like younger just was like, oh yeah, and they're like debating and stuff. I like when they make like the snide remarks at each other. It's funny to watch. Hillary versus Donald. That's a great debate. Oh, so fun. Femi for president in 2040? Maybe. I feel like I have like decent political instincts. I don't have to put that much effort into it anyway. If I do, then I'm pretty damn good. At least I think so. It's just like I care too much sometimes. Yo! Thank you, Hiiiiii Chick Flicks, for the $20. Saying still waiting on you to marry me. Yo, that's a crazy. Oh wait. Is that in reference to the to when somebody was like, dude, when you donate to a Twitch thought, she's like not gonna marry you, bro. It's like, whoa, really? Dude. Yo, donate if you want to marry to me. Is that what that's in reference to? If so, that's fucking legendary. I can't believe that anyone remembers that. I barely remember that. It was funny till it got too real. Okay, I'm like not sure. Okay, did it get too real? Or is my perception of it just like a more accurate one? Like, do I perceive it differently now that I'm older and have a better understanding of how politics work? Or is it like shit's just gotten worse? Like, I actually don't know the difference. I actually couldn't tell you. Yes, that's the reference. Let's fucking go, dude. That is a goated reference. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. At first I read that, and for a fraction of a second, I'm like, oh god, is this some gooner I forgot about? And then I'm like, wait, no, that's funny as fuck. That's something. That reminds me of something. Factory farms are likely the worst thing taking place in the world right now by a large margin. Yeah, they're definitely up there. They are definitely up there. People don't like to hear it, but veganism is the objectively and morally correct position to hold. I'm sorry, that's just a fact, right? If you buy things that, come from factory farms, guess what you're doing? Well, let's just say you're increasing supply and demand inadvertently, right? Like how many fucking chickens do you think you've eaten in a lifetime? Probably enough to the point where it's like, okay, it's like multiple chickens that have been forcefully bred in order to, experience a life of nothing but suffering. Same thing with cows. Same thing with, everything that, requires X amount of animals to get X amount of product that you buy. Right? Just saying. When I was a kid, I thought adults had it together. Now I understand that the world is ran by petulant children. Yeah. No, and that's like the really like that's like kind of like blackpilling. Because I remember, and maybe that's one of the reasons why, like, as a kid, oftentimes, like, you might think, like, oh shit, like, I got it all figured out for my age. Like, holy shit. Like, I'm on the same level as, like, a lot of adults. And it's like, it's not even false. Like, yeah, I definitely was. But it's not because I had my shit figured out. It's because nobody else does. It's because some adults are fucking retarded. It wasn't I was being a genius. I was, like, normal. And other people are dumb. And it's like, and I think I really started to realize that once I became an adult. It's like, oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think anybody knows what they're doing. I don't think anybody has any idea. I think people are literally just going through the motions. I don't think anyone has any clue. It's all just vibe space. Nobody's got anything figured out. Nobody is like nobody who's an adult feels specifically like an adult. Right? Hi, Femi. Hello, SS Caro. Oh, and congrats on 6. Oh, nice. Hold on. Like before, if you were insane racist or something, you'd be alone. Now there's a whole community that gives you power. Yeah. Yeah. The internet and socials amplified all this shit. Yeah. World has always had issues. Yeah, I think that it's just, I'm more aware of it. And, again, it doesn't take that much fucking research to, like, okay, have, like, a general idea of what's going on, right? Now, if there's, like, disagreement about, like, specific facts, I'll look into it. But, like, as long as you have, like, a general understanding, you can, like, have, like, a more informed stance than the average person. Like, if you do 5 minutes of research, that's more than, like, I don't know, your retarded uncle who watches Fox News for multiple hours a day, right? If you do your own research a little bit. Feel like other people make me stupid? Yeah, I don't know. We all find our place. I don't know. For me, it's literally just, okay, politics is like, it gets easier with time for me in terms of like understanding what's going on, just based on sheer pattern recognition of how shit works. But like, it just like makes me realize more quickly like how fucking bad this is. Like every bad thing that happens feels more real than the last. Like, holy shit. Like, it used to feel like this like disconnected, more abstract idea that was like far away. Like when I was growing up, it's like, oh, politics is like the thing that like adults do when they argue with each other. And to be fair, I was a little bit fucking egotistical about it. I'm like, I'm above politics. Fuck that shit. I was like that for a little bit. I'm like, fuck politics. I only care about comedy. Wow, if only it was that easy. I wish I could live like that. That'd be nice. Watch Femi streams for multiples of hours, or for multiple hours a day instead. Agreed. Thoughts on border abolition under the presumption that's a well-ran government? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real. I think that people should be able to move wherever they want, regardless of where they're born. Like, I'm gonna be so fucking real. Like, I think that, like, the whole idea of, like, oh, we need to protect our nation state. Okay, protect it from what? The evil illegal aliens. Oh, you mean just, like, other people that were born somewhere else? Okay. Yeah, keep villainizing people for being born in the wrong country, I guess. Fucking hell. I feel like I've always had, like, an understanding that's fucking stupid. I don't know. Maybe I never, you know, looking back, maybe I never really was, like, center right when I was, like, younger. Like, I was on certain issues, but I think that, like, I had, like, even back then, like, some of the right ideas. Like, I don't think I was ever, like, right wing on immigration. I think I was always, like, I don't know, I had some understanding of, like, I don't know. I also flip flopped between positions a lot back then that I would think of. Like, it was like I was debating myself or some shit, weirdly enough. Like, I remember specifically, and I've told this story at one time, so I'm not gonna, like, tell it in its entirety. Also, thank you, Stevenus, for the $5. You beautiful fucking bastard saying protect trans kids. I couldn't possibly agree more. But I've told this story before, and I specifically remember I don't know, I would have been like late middle school, early high school, or some shit, right? And I was swimming, you know, at swim practice, as you do when you're a competitive swimmer. Would have been like what, after school, and you know, whenever I would swim, I would think about stuff, and like I specifically remember like I was like thinking about like, okay, so if it's the case that there's like everything in the future at some point is going to be done automated, like there's not going to be jobs for the sake of having jobs if like we could just have technology do it. Okay, what is the best way of doing it, right? And weirdly enough, despite the fact that I would have made fun of the prospect of like being a communist, the ideas I came up with were very fucking similar to communism, right? I think later on I realized like, okay, like communism could work, but only under this set of conditions, you know, like only way in the future, right? Didn't realize how far behind the economic system was and is, you know, in terms of capitalism, late stage capitalism. But just joined, are we talking about Marxist theory? I'm basically talking about like not necessarily. I'm more talking about like my general political intuitions. Like I had an intuition of like, okay, so I don't believe it's the case that like somebody should inherit wealth, especially if we're talking about like, yo, thank you, Ethereal Emily, for the two saying that they farted. Yo, thank you. It's great stuff. Yo, thank you, Cheese, for the two saying competitive swimmer. Dono for fellow grape smuggler. What does that mean? Grape smuggler. Who's smuggling the grapes? I don't even know what that means. But it's like, okay, so if everything is automated, then like why should anybody inherit wealth? Actually, no, no, I always thought that inherited wealth was stupid too. I remember arguing with my dad about that. It's like, okay, so you believe it's the case that like people should inherit wealth? But I thought that the whole point of capitalism was that you're like supposed to get what you work for. But like you didn't work hard to be born in good circumstances. Like, even as a kid I understood that. I don't know. I feel like I was gaslit, weirdly enough. I feel like I was gaslit because I always had like those intuitions. But then like I don't know, like the people around me, especially adults, would be like, no, that wouldn't work. And like there's like here's why. There's like other complicated reasons, and it just like wouldn't work with the economy. Like you just don't understand. Like it was like I was being fucking gaslit. Like you just like looking back, it's like, no, you didn't fucking know more than me. You're just like making shit up. You're just saying it couldn't work, and I just took your word for it a little bit. I questioned it, but I was like, okay, maybe. I was like, I guess I don't know shit about the economy. But then it's like, okay, I do a little bit more research, and it's like, okay, this isn't just like me, you know, intuiting something and being wrong. It's like, no, this is backed up, if anything. It's like, oh shit. But it's like years later, and it's like, oh shit. I don't know. Inherited wealth is the reason we're in this mess? Yeah, it's definitely up there. But yeah, I've always thought that inherited wealth is fucking dumb. Like I've always been against the entire concept of like, okay, so like, let me get this straight. You're of the belief that if you get lucky enough to be born into a family of billionaires, that you magically deserve billions of dollars by default more than, I don't know, some random person that was born like on the fucking streets. That seems a bit ridiculous. You know what I mean? I don't know. Also, wait. What's going on with Blaze? Yo, wait. I was always a hard lefty. My atheist killed my Christian parents when I was like 13. Yo. Real shit. America was born and built on immigration. Yeah, and slavery, to be fair. Also, thank you, Lucy D. Venus, for the 2. Saying, have you been going for the past 24 hours? Nah, this is going to be like 16 hours of streaming in total for the day. I'm building up my endurance to see if I can do a 24-hour stream. Based on the fact that I think I've been going for like at least like 15 hours now or something. So I think I'm able to do it. Yeah. No, actually. Common Core and No Child Left Behind destroyed America in the long term. Bro, I always fucking hated Common Core. I'm not too familiar with No Child Left Behind. Common Core was fucking ridiculous. I hated that shit. Bro, I remember when I was a kid, I fucking criticized the fuck out of the education system. Right? And I was like easily able to point out like, yeah, this is a waste of time. This doesn't give me knowledge that I actually need. This is worthless. And it wasn't just I was being contrarian. Like, it's just like, no, this is like not particularly useful at all. Why do I need this? Why do I care about this? Like, give me a logical reason, please. I mean, this goes as far back as I could remember, right? I'm starting to realize I do have a lot of leftist tendencies. I guess it makes sense that I would become a leftist. I don't see it happening any other way. I mean, I remember when I still remember this. I think I've talked about this on stream. I still remember when I was like, 5 years old in kindergarten. They would have those stupid ass worksheets where it would be like 8 plus 1 and then 8 plus 2, etc. All the way up to fucking, I don't know, 8 plus 12, right? And that would be the first 10. And then there'd be 90 more problems for the same 10 reordered. So what I would do is I would do the first 10 and be like, yeah, I finished. And they're like, nuh-uh, you still have 90 more problems. And it's like, dog, if you're confused about what 8 plus 5 is, look at the answer I wrote and you can figure it out, my friend. It's not a mystery. I obviously know what 8 plus 5 is. Otherwise, I wouldn't have written it there. Right? I don't know. I don't know exactly how I expressed it, but that was the idea. But they got very mad about that. Very mad. Oh, you're refusing to do work. Yeah, because it's fucking stupid. Like, what am I doing here? Like, you just want me to be like this fucking drone that, like, does this for, like, like, what's the point of this? Oh, it's so that you can practice. Practice what? What is this for? What am I going to use this for? It's obvious that I can figure this out. Look at the first 10 things, the first 10 problems. You just want me to be a drone that, like, memorizes random stuff? Okay. Great. Also, the whole show your work bit was annoying. Oh, yeah, I always criticized the fuck out of that. It's like, oh, you showed your work wrong. It's like, are you confused as to what was going on? Like, you're meant to be the expert. You're, like, the one giving me the assignment. You're supposed to know how this works. You can make those inferences on your own. Like, if I quote unquote don't show my work and I get the right answer, you could probably make certain inferences on how I got the answer. Right? Unless you're an idiot and bad at your job. It's like, dude, overjoyed to have found you and enraptured and tranced. Let's fucking go. But yeah. I got kicked out of school for not doing shit. I've been living just fine and got my GED recently. I actually ended up doing well in school, but um I don't know. I just became more subtle about being contrarian. I don't know. It's because they always expect the worst of you and think that you're lying all the time. No, literally. It's like annoying as fuck. And especially when like you're really little, like, they treat you like you're fucking retarded. Especially if you have autism. Like they treat you like you're not a human. Like what? Human with thoughts and emotions of their own? No. All right, that's not what you are. You're a thing, an object that is there because I guess you have to be in. I guess I technically have to teach you to get paid or something. But yeah. It's like, okay. So let me get this straight. What you're saying has more consideration than what I'm saying because you're older than me? Okay, what if it's the case that I have a better and more logical justification for my position? Oh, don't question authority. Always fucking hated that shit. Like, people that say don't question authority are fucking terrified. And I mean terrified of being proven wrong. Right? Because at some place deep down inside, they absolutely fucking know that they're fucking weak. That they're weak as shit. Very sorry for the anxiety. Nothing is wrong. Chat just chatting. All right, bet. Always question authority. Exactly. Authority figures that are scared of their authority being questioned probably don't deserve that authority. And I don't even think that they fully trust themselves with it. Honestly. Some part of them is insecure. They know that like they don't have a real justification for it. So they avoid it. They block it out. They do mental gymnastics to convince themselves that they're in the right. They don't have to think about it if they're the authority figure and everything they say is true no matter what. Then they don't have to justify themselves. That's so much easier. Except what if they're wrong? But they don't want to consider that. And given the opportunity to refuse to consider it, they shut down opposing ideas, despite how correct they are. The more authority they have, the more they do that. That Kennedy guy wanted to track autistic people without their consent to cure autism. Yeah. Now, you want to know what the most annoying part about like the types of people that fucking like treat autistic people like we're fucking subhuman? Like it's generally people that are dumber than me. Like consistently. Not necessarily in terms of memorized knowledge, but I consistently notice, like in terms of like actual logical thinking abilities, pattern recognition, etc. Like they're just like inferior in every single way. But it's like, okay, I'm like some autistic kid and like they have the authority. Is that like the only way that you can feel like not a complete fucking idiot? I actually remember making this point. I didn't have the best words for it, right? I didn't have words like fluid intelligence and crystallized intelligence, right? But it was a point I tried making. I remember in second grade, I was like, you know, I think I like, and keep in mind, I was a fucking asshole to be fair. So I wasn't perfect. But I remember in second grade, I got mad at like, I think it was my aide. And I'm like, I'm basically like, dog, I'm smarter than you, right? And they're like, okay, what does this mean? And I think they like wrote like some like algebra problem or some shit. Or I think that they were like, or they were just like, I don't remember. Or they did something that like only included variables or whatever. Right? And I'm like, well, I don't know, but that's memorized knowledge. That's not the same thing as being able to reason. Right? Didn't word it that well, to be fair. I don't know how I would have worded it, but I do remember conceptually. Whatever I said probably came across as not very articulate, because I wouldn't have been back then, but yeah, I feel like some part of me has always understood the difference between crystallized and fluid intelligence. Hot take, we should develop a cure for autism symptoms because people should have the option if they want it, but it shouldn't wholly be Oh, but it should wholly be on the individual, not the parents, if they decide they want it. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I should read 1984. I'm imagining you as a little girl in 2nd grade. Well, I was seen as a little boy. Even worse. Like, that was the thing, as I started to get older, like, I don't know, teachers, like, started to recognize, like, oh, shit, like, okay, this person is, like, kind of fucking smart, like, but they're lazy. They don't apply themselves, right? So then that becomes, like, their whole thing. It's like, oh, well, yeah, it's basically, it boils down to, oh, yeah, we finally recognize that you have a superb fluid intelligence, of course. Not, I'm being dramatic, of course, when I say that. I don't actually mean that. That's what they said. But you're fucking lazy. Basically. That's what it boiled down to. It's like, okay, great stuff. That's, is that I'm lazy, or is that this is all meaningless and I don't care? Which one is it? Who knows? It was some of each, to be fair. I was a little bit lazy. Stream ending when? I think we're gonna go to the... I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then I'm gonna restart stream one more time, and then maybe go for like another hour, and then we'll be done. I remember in 5th grade, I got in trouble because I told other kids to call me a girl, call me Jessica, and the teacher wasn't even mad, just concerned. My parents felt the same. Yeah. Yeah, I figured it out right away. Like, once I understood the concept of gender, I knew that I wasn't going to be allowed to be a girl. Like, I knew that was not on the table. As much as I wanted to and secretly wished every day that I could just magically become a girl or whatever the fuck, right? I don't even know how I understood that. That, like, I wasn't going to be allowed to be a girl. I don't know how I knew that. I should trust my intuition, because I was extremely correct about things that I should not have been. I feel like I've cucked myself by, like, not trusting my intuition more, like I used to. Because it's like, I'm looking back now and it's like, holy shit. What in the actual fuck? How did I, like, figure that out? I'm, like, actually, like, kind of confused. Because that doesn't make sense. I don't know. Maybe it's the case that, like, my brain, like, developed faster, but then, like, it, like, everyone else caught up to an extent. Because, like, I don't view myself right now as, like, particularly intelligent, but it's like, I view myself back then, I'm like, yeah, I mean, considering how old I was, yeah, I was not bad. This is not a level of thinking I would expect. I don't know. I was the bully in school, and I kind of hate my past self for that. Yeah, I've been on both ends. I think I was bullied first, to be fair. I think I went from the bullied to the bully. Though, to be fair, like, usually the people that I bullied, like, were, like, assholes. Don't they call that gifted kids? I was too much of a problem child. I was physically violent. I was fucked up. I was pretty sharp, but I was fucked up. I do not miss those days. Nor would I want to be like that ever again. I was messed up. Actually messed up in the head. So, yeah. I don't know if I want to get too much into that. I had very, very valid reasons to be upset at the world and people around me, but I kind of did take it out in some of, like, the most psychotic ways imaginable against other people. Bro, I used to be like obsessed with like getting revenge. That's just like so fucking weird because like, nah, I'm a utilitarian. And it's like, yeah, who gives a fuck? Like, what's the net positive? Right? Like there has to be a utilitarian benefit now. Whereas like back then it was like rather than having like a utilitarian principled approach, I guess like the first principle that I used, I guess was like the some sort of principle of fairness that I had, where it's like it was literally like an eye for an eye type of thing, right? Like I used to believe in that shit. So I also did believe in some retarded shit as a kid, like that, and like for a long time as well. So I was also a fucking idiot. I don't think I was like I don't think I'm just like glazing past me because I believed in some dumb shit. I was like, oh my god, no understanding of how to do an ethical analysis. God damn. Getting revenge is one of the best feelings in the world. Well, yeah, and I think what I did there is I stood up with the position, like an intuitive position of, well, I like it when I receive this benefit. And then a post talk rationalization of why it's therefore good. Though to be fair, it could have been a worse rationalization. I mean, but yeah, mine it was sort of like in my mind it was like a fairness principle. Like, okay, well, what is fair? Okay, well, something that is like proportional to like the thing that you did is what you should get, right? It's like, okay, so it's got to be proportional, right? Like it shouldn't be overboard. It shouldn't be like you suffer twice as much as the suffering that you caused, right? Like that was sort of like my view. But like that's like a strange view. Like there's not really a good defense for it. It's just like it's fucking brain dead. Looking back, it's like I say it out loud and it's like, oh god. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. That was a strange position. Yeah, okay. Great. And who's what's the net positive here? Um and then I think I got a little bit older and then I revised my position a little bit to like, okay, well, the reason is because um like um like a sort of like a well, you're doing it to yourself, right? Type of thing. And not just that, but like um I guess I don't know how I worded it at the time, but I guess it would be akin to um you like the level of moral consideration that you warrant is like dependent on like how like good of a person you are type of thing. Which I mean there that could be justified, but like not for the same reasons that I believed back then. Like I will say like okay, like I spend more time like granting moral consideration to people that aren't shitty, but that's because that leads to better outcomes. Like giving people that are shitty a bunch of leeway to like be more shitty leads to bad outcomes, right? That's like the current justification. Back then it was more like a they warrant less moral consideration, therefore I can do whatever the fuck I want, right? Because I warrant more moral consideration than they do, right? That was sort of a weird way of looking at the world. Your realization and self-aware face is adorable. I that's not the point. But yeah. Anyways, go to the bathroom. That's true. I do need to piss pretty badly, but I really needed to yap as well. All right. Anyways, be right back. Be right back. Anyways, I am back at Vivaldi. That's right. I guess before I restart stream, I guess I want to like finish this chill convo sort of thing, just because I think it's interesting. Also, I need to drink water. Jesus Christ, I'm dehydrated. Can you start jerking it to Cheerios? Yeah. Anyways, sorry, where was I? Right. I guess before I end stream, I guess like the whole like, I have mixed feelings about like making determinations based on my intuition, right? Like obviously different things will have different standards of evidence, right? Like I wouldn't just if something has a higher standard of evidence, I won't just use intuition. And generally, if that's like a belief I care about, I won't either. But it's like one of the things that I wonder like how much I do, and if I do it too much or not enough, is I'll start with something that I believe intuitively and sort of work backwards from there and articulate it. And then it's like, okay, but is that like that sometimes that can be antithetical to the scientific method is the only issue. Like it can be antithetical to like arriving at truth, right? Is I'm starting with a conclusion and working backwards rather than like using logical reason and coming to conclusions just from that without starting anywhere. And the issue is it seems to be the case that like my intuitions are generally correct, but I also might have like a confirmation bias, right? Does that make sense? Because like I have very mixed feelings on that. You know what I mean? I don't know how else to explain it. But yeah. I'm definitely of the belief that like I don't know. Whatchamacallit. Sorry, what was I yapping about? Who knows? Yeah, you get me? Alright, yeah. I don't know. Intuition is a very interesting thing. And I think that the reason that like I became articulate is because it's like I grew up, I was able to like intuit a lot of things, but like nobody cares if you intuit things. If you can't articulate it, then you're saying nothing, really. In terms of what you're actually saying, not what you mean, but what you're saying, what it comes across as to others, right? They might not know what you're actually trying to say. In which case, it's just schizobabble. So, if you have just intuition and nothing else, no way to articulate it, you've got nothing. In order to articulate something, it's like, okay, you gotta have like some semblance of like a framework there. Right? So you have to like fit that into like a specific framework and analyze it from that standpoint. So sometimes that slows things down, I don't know. But also it's like, okay, I guess it does make things a little bit more precise. But yeah. I don't know. I like to yap a lot. Look, I have a lot of ideas, but I don't really know that much. Alright, I'm just a dumb YouTube streamer with a lot of things that I think about. It's just one of the many things. Am you seem eepy? I am. I probably gonna do a restart of the stream and go for maybe an hour-ish. We'll see. We'll see. We're working our way up. We're working our way up. Yeah, streaming is for yapping. There's also different types of yapping. When the throbber is sus, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, and then we'll see. Ow! Why is that tangled? Don't do that. Wee. That hurt. Alright, I'm just trying to fix my hair. It's broken. I had to fix it. Maybe I shouldn't brush it so much, but still. No. What? Alright. Sorry. Fucking mean ass brush. Oh, in response to that, yeah. 404 hair broken. Yeah. So I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna adjust the audio because I'm like talking quieter because it's getting late. I'm eepy. Other people are probably eepy. All right, move that. How loud is that? And then I could go here, and then I think I could just like increase this a little bit, like this. I think that's like pretty good. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah, that seems to be right. All right, we're gonna do one more stream, and then we're gonna be over. All right, it's gonna be a short stream, very short stream. Loud? I don't think it's that loud, is it? I didn't make it too loud, did I? Loudios? How loud is it? How loud is this? I don't think it's that loud. Unless I go like this, then it's okay. Surround soundios? Is it bad? Is the audio bad? Do I need to turn it down? No, I'm joking. Okay, sorry. I'm autistic, remember? I'm bad at this, okay? No, you're fine. All right, bet. Okay, I'm not gonna end stream just yet. It's gonna lag for a second. And stay here, I guess. All right, it'll be a second, and then I'll tell you when I'm starting the next one. All right, don't you worry. Anyways, hold on. Insert ad, and then I go like this, and then. Sorry, I'm not gone yet. I'm not gone. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm still here. I'm still here. Don't you worry. All right, I'm still here. I just had to do that in order to like set up the fact that there's like a new stream so that I can redirect it for the PC users. I think it'll redirect it. I think at least. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how it works. And I think I have to go on to the YouTube studio thing. I think AIDS. Yeah, I bet you have AIDS. I don't doubt that for a second. Blaze Tie. You have fucking AIDS. No, it didn't end. I didn't end it. Did I say it was ending? I said the opposite. I literally said it's not ending. I said it was gonna lag for a second. All right, I specifically communicated that. Fucking idiots. You stupid motherfuckers. All right. All right, yes. Allow to insert ads. Of course, duh, obviously. We ain't listening for real. Hey, yo. All right, this will be the last one we do. Gotta copy the stream up sync, and then I'm gonna have to like not talk this fast on the next stream because it's gonna be like, I feel like a normal viewer just want to hear me talk like this. This is like really autistic. No, it didn't hit the same. I see. AIDS. I had AIDS. They put me in a hospital room with trauma. Yeah, that doesn't. Okay, that's what the reference to. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but I need to like stop talking at like 2 times speed constantly. I mean, like, well, no, to be fair, it's like when it's a stream like this, I feel like I can do it. You know what I mean? I just sort of talk as fast as I want. But that's because like the viewers are already low, and it's like, okay, like, it's fine. Who cares? But I don't know. But unless that's the case, it's like, all right, Femyoz. Honestly, considering how fucking fast I talk, I may as well be Eminem. Welcome back, Joseph Patterson. Hope you're doing well. Need slowed and reverb yos? Real. Okay, down here, and then Streamlabs link. Alright, and then pin the message, and then I go over here, live chat. Alright, that'd be good. Good. Nope, I'm trying to do that. Alright, and then I go over here. Alright, so I'm gonna end this stream. Alright. But don't worry, I'm not gone. Alright, so for those of you on PC, it should redirect you. If not, just like click on my channel and refresh until you see the next stream that I'm gonna do. Oh wait, hold on. First I need to add the thumbnail. How could I forget? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm actually dumb. I'm brain dead. I'm an idiot. Oh shit. Alright, give me a sec. Alright. Thumbnails, this one. Sure, we'll go with this. It's random. I don't care. It's like just one of the ones in the thumbnail folder for short streams. Okay. For anybody that's on PC, it should redirect you, but again, like if it doesn't, then yeah, refresh. If you're on mobile, I don't think it redirects you. If it does, great. If not, then like same thing, just refresh until you see it. Subscribe to notifications on if you want to see more streams, and I will see you in literally like 5 seconds. Olive oil runtime. Honestly, we might. All right, I need to stop talking so fast. So that, like, normal people want to watch. All right. And not just, like, hyper autistic people like you guys that are just like me. All right. But I'm sorry, Blaze Ty, that you have AIDS, and congratulations on having gay sex, and yeah, love y'all. Bye. See you in like 1